K-Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s continues. You just heard The World is a Ghetto by War and Billy Don't Be a Hero by Bull Donaldson and the Haywoods. And if you're the 12th caller, you'll win 2 tickets to the Monster Truck Extravaganza being held tonight at the Carson Fairgrounds, featuring Big Daddy Don Bodine's truck, the Behemoth. The 12th caller wins on the station where the 70s survived. KBILLY.
To it, boppers.
Buddy. To begin. We are it's the Ron and Fez show. And for those of you Funk Friday. From England, 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. It's our phone number. Buddy Ichiban. That's the big story everybody's talking about. Where the buildings are old and you might have lots of mimes. I hate the feeling when you're looking at me that way. Cause we're North Americans. Heavy snows in New York. Stay home. Stay in the PJamies. Brush your hair. Relax today. Call it off. I was pretty sure they were going to call off radio today. I kept listening to the radio to hear if I would hear my school number called, but
they never call off radio.
I was thinking of the age that you stop being happy that it's snowing, and I came up with 5. I think when you're 4, you're excited, and by the time you're 5 years old, you're like, you know, I got fucking places to be. It's Funk Friday. I like to get out a little bit. All right, we're doing the Benoit Ball Challenge today. Dave's going to get 700 Benoit balls in and out of his ass. We're all excited. No, of course, today is the day that Dave gets snipped. We're going to put an end to the red-haired madness, and a guy is coming in. slicing your balls and ending it all, vasectomy time?
I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I talked to my mom. I talked to my wife.
And, wait, did they hold a deed to your balls? Is there something I don't understand?
Well, listen, they explained it to me. They explained that it's not the best decision to have such a serious procedure today. You know, they told me I hadn't really thought it through.
Like everything else in your life.
Right. And so I consulted them. My mom's my consigliere, and Casey's my...
What is it? What is she?
Consigliere.
So you never really saw The Godfather.
Well, I still have a difficult time pronouncing that word, apparently. But that's what my mom...
And any word.
And
just call her ball holder.
So those two said no. At least not, you know...
Do they each own a ball? One has the left, one has the right?
I still own my balls, Ron. I mean, I'm the man of the castle.
No, you're not. What I'd like to do is call your parents to see if I'm allowed to tie 2 army boots together and then beat your nutsack till it's fucking mush.
Well, I'm sure my dad would be up for that.
Sure he is.
But not Beanie. You can't lay one finger on her precious angel. And that was the problem.
Well, Beanie doesn't feel she's done with it yet.
Yeah.
I wonder if your dad had to do it all over again, he would have smothered you in the crib. Just fucking put a pillow in your head and lean down.
Well, that would have saved him quite a lot of money and just problems in general.
Yeah, I know. He'd be living in the DR right now.
If
having
he had
some
cut
little
off,
fucking Latin girl sucking on his nuts.
If he had cut off at the third, then that would
have been a winner.
The youngest was a cross-country and track star in New Jersey, one of the greatest all-time track and cross-country stars.
Yeah.
And went on to Dartmouth, works for Telluride Film Festival, is getting a doctorate. And then
what?
comes Davy Mack.
Doctorate in what?
I believe it's sports medicine.
You know, I was reading this. There's a new genetic test. Let you know if your child, as young as 1 year old, has this certain gene that lets you know it will be a great athlete. So
Wow.
you'll be able to test the baby at 1 to find out whether you've got the gene that's common. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed.
Right.
And it's probably not guaranteed that your little fucking fat kid is not going to grow up to make something of himself. But you would know. You would know at that point.
I would not want this knowledge.
Why not?
I wouldn't want to know it because then that's going to tempt me. If I know that the kid has this gene, I would maybe be tempted to push him into sports. And what if he doesn't want to? What if
look, just try to think a little bit. A kid who has the gene for sports doesn't need to be tempted into sports. People have a tendency when they're good at something to enjoy doing it. I think it's just the opposite. The kid who doesn't have the gene, you get off his ass a little bit, you know, and you say something like this. You know something, fatty, why don't you go in there and play around on the internet? Maybe you can design some websites. Learn how to Photoshop.
I think it would be totally freeing as a parent. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about getting him for Little League or anything if he didn't have the gene.
That's the problem. There's so many Little League fucking parents, and I coached before, and these parents, my catcher's parents, had it in their fucking head that this kid was going to go on to do, you know, to play in the pros. And I said to them, I go, nobody does. I've been fucking my whole life. I knew fucking guys that were great. Didn't make shit.
Right.
You're lucky. I mean, the guy who was like fucking phenomenal in your baseball league growing up, probably couldn't make fucking single A by the time he gets older. There's Dominican shortstops out there. So calm it down a little bit, folks. Your kid ain't going to make it.
And then you can get him started early in, like, you know, writing or drawing or stuff like that.
You agree with what I said to Fez? Like, if somebody is good at something, right?
Yeah.
They're going to fucking pursue that. If a kid grows up and he's drawing, right?
Yeah.
You don't say, hey, I want you to start drawing. The kid is going to be drawing on walls and shit. So finally you got to say, look, I signed you up for an art class. Stop leaving your mess around your bedroom.
But also on the opposite side of it, if Little Fez Jr.
Well, there's not going to be one.
Didn't have that gene, and still, you know, his friends were playing ball. His friends were going out for Little League.
This isn't to stop the kid from playing Little League. It's to stop you from acting like I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to take him to hockey practice because someday. There's parents out there, Fez. They take their kids for practice to prepare them for practice for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The point of this thing is. It's not to fucking crush anyone's dreams, but it's to stop the parents from acting like, oh, we got ourselves a little Olympian here. Because the chances are so tiny. You'd be better off saying to your kid, I want you playing the lottery every single day. No matter what happens, I want you buying tickets. Because it's just as expensive, and you got a better shot at a fucking payoff.
I mean, Tiger obviously had that gene and stuff, and his dad pushed him, but Tiger wanted to be pushed. You can't tell me that
Tiger is a fucking mutant. He's not a regular person.
I agree. I'm saying that I think sometimes people are like, well, Tiger's such a great golfer because his dad pushed him. He wanted to be pushed.
But at the same time, I think Tiger probably would have been a great tennis fucking player. You know what I mean? I think Tiger, Michael Jordan, if you would have got Michael Jordan as a kid, got him on the fucking soccer field, he probably would have wanted to, just stay with soccer. When you're good at something, you go for it. It's like those mathlete kids, right?
Yeah.
Some of them love that stuff. Other kids are getting pushed, shoved into this. And why not just let the kid fucking chill a little bit? What's the big deal?
See, that's what I'd like to have done. I think if I saw that the kid had this gene marker, then I would push too hard. I would try to advance his natural talent.
So what you're saying, yes, and you should. But you're saying this: you can't be trusted with an adult responsibility. You're now saying I don't want knowledge because if I get knowledge, I'm dangerous. You've got to learn to trust yourself more.
Well, I guess so, but I also feel like the kid should be able to find his own way. If that's his path, sure. But I don't want to have the knowledge to, try to influence that. I'll support what he's into, but I don't want to be, I don't want to push it just because I know what his genes look like.
So at no point would you ever want your kid to take one of those tests to say, here's the kind of jobs that you would be good at?
No, I wouldn't mind an aptitude test.
It's the same thing. It's basically what do you have the possibilities of being good at? Now, whether you're a dick or not with that information, that's up to you. But you're acting like, well, I don't want a stove in my house because I'll burn the house down. I can't be trusted with a tool. I will turn it into something else. And I'm going to believe you in this case, Fezzi. I'm going to say you probably shouldn't have children, and you won't unless you're part earthworm and you split in two.
No, I'm not part earthworm. All human here.
Tapeworm?
But, this genetic thing, just get used to it, because it ain't going to go away. And I would rather the testing took place before, at the very early stages, so you could decide, is it worth it? Is it worth it to keep going with this? Because I'd rather just shut it down and start over.
Well, I don't...
Give it a month or two and get right back in there.
You can't go that far.
I could.
No, because... sometimes people defy the odds. I mean, take Rudy, for instance. I mean, the guy was
a fucking idiot. He got one sack after 4 years. He's a moron.
Right, but...
and it's bullshit. The story itself was a lie.
All right, that was a terrible example.
No, it was a perfect example.
Well, that's Spud Webb. That's my point. Spud Webb was a tiny person. The odds are he's not going to be a good basketball player.
Absolutely, but he probably has that gene. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be just the opposite. Instead of saying to this guy, hey, you're 4'2", stop fucking playing ball, you say to him, even though you're a tiny little fucking Spud Webb, look at this gene, my man. Now, I want you to get out there and start working on layups. Here is, but I would also say this, Fez, and I have a dream, and it's really not mine, it's Hitler's, and that is a nation of supermen. Just constant, tall, blonde supermen. And I believe that we can do it. Now, it's going to get a little ugly when we start rounding up the non-supermen. So just make it through that period without crying like a baby.
A bunch of Brad Pitts.
But,
now you're talking.
Fezzi, what if you found out there was a gene for all kinds of things? Just think of how many fucking people don't go after things because they think that they can't. I will give you this example, and it's our own Sleeves. And if you, there's a thread on ronfez.net where Sleeves has gotten a gig with NPR now. He's going to be doing some stuff for National Public Radio. Incredibly cool. So people wrote to say congratulations. Sleeves wrote on there. The thing is, he didn't do anything until he was almost like 40 years old. He didn't show anybody his work because he thought maybe I'm not any good at this. But what if you said to that fucking kid when he was younger, look at this, dude. You got all the fucking makeups. Because most people, the reason why they don't achieve things is not because they tried and failed. People who are like a Rudy, okay,
yeah,
they'll find a way to be good at something.
Right.
The biggest fucking problem people have is they do not attempt. And I got in this conversation with Brian Regan before, who is like probably that funniest fucking guy in the world who didn't have the balls to step in front of a mic. Because you know the funniest guy in the world is probably not fucking Chris Rock or Chappelle or George Carlin. It's some fucking guy who's hysterical, and they thought to themselves, you know what, it doesn't happen to people like me. I'm born in Akron. I don't want to go to either one of the coast. You know, I come from a fucking ham and egg family. And that's what most people do. They quit themselves. They give up themselves before they try. I like to have a nice little genetic code going like this. I went this over with Dr. Himmler. Look at you. Looks like you could make it here. Now, Dave, you, on the other hand,
right?
Not good at anything.
Oh.
And yet you never stop trying.
No, I have a get-go spirit that I think...
it's sad. I would like to
think
take
it's a
that,
get-go.
I would like to take that spirit that you have,
right?
Give it to somebody with talent. But I'll give you the same example. How many times do you fucking know a guy who'll be like a good-looking fucking guy? He's so afraid of women, he doesn't even fucking attempt to meet any. Or he just marries the first broad that fucking forces him into it. And he gives up his opportunities as a pussy hound. Then you meet a guy, he's a fucking schleprock, he don't give a shit. He's in there, he's playing the numbers game, he's asking every fucking broad he knows if she wants to go back to his house. His fucking numbers are going to build up.
That's because he's proactive.
Thank you.
And some people are reactive.
You know, they, what's the fucking intelligence test that they do?
The IQ test.
They were showing guys that fucking have these really high IQs that become fucking failures. All because there was no opportunity, or they didn't know how to go after opportunity. Where you take a guy like Ted Turner, I don't even think he's a bright man. I'll throw in Donald Trump. Socially and his negotiating titles, I don't think he's that fucking good. But he believes in himself, he goes after it, and he gets some things done. Do both these guys fail? Yeah, a lot. But they don't give a shit. They ain't like one of these guys, they fail at something, they take 2 fucking years off, lay around the house, and fucking whine about it.
Right. And those guys seem to have like a specific intelligence. Like some people can be stupid in a lot of areas, but if you just have one thing that you're specifically good at, then you can be successful.
You can be successful no matter what fucking happens if you got the right opportunity and you fucking, you stay with it. There's no, fairness does not fucking play in here, right?
Right.
Doesn't play at all. So why not take this gene and work it in the best possible way?
That's what I would hope would happen. But
why wouldn't it?
Because there are going to be people that at 1 year old, they're going to have their kid trying to turn him into an athlete at that point.
It's very interesting. Here you are, back to being negative again. You just constantly, you take a tool that's out there, and you think of all the awful things that could fucking... You would have been around with a bandsaw and went like this. Someone's going to get their fingers cut off. Guess what? People do. Doesn't fucking take away from the tool.
I wish there was a way to present it to the kid without the parents being involved.
What you would like to do, like any socialist, is take the parents out of this completely. You fucking don't believe in people's ability to raise their own fucking children. What is it like to be so far above humanity that you're looking down at these fucking peons and saying, you don't know how to raise your own kids?
I don't feel like I'm on Mount Olympus.
Well, why are you saying you wish the parents could be taken out of the child's life?
And what's a 1-year-old going to do with that information?
I'll tell you what, that motherfucker's going to be taking grounders. I'm going to fucking be sitting there and just fucking slapping grounders at him all day.
1-year-old's not going to be able to react.
Sure they will. Do it with a Nerf ball. If you fucking see a kid and he likes ball, right? You'll see it at 1 year old. You will see a fucking kid, 1, 2 years old, he's like, I can't get enough of it. Another kid will go like this, I want to play with the girls. Fuck it. That's the same.
I gave Julianne a little basketball because she's 4 inches taller than her height.
Do you know how quickly, now, what age the NBA is starting to scout these fucking kids now? They're like 10 and 11 years old.
Really? I had no idea.
And I'm not saying like, hey, I heard there's an 11-year-old kid. They got the fucking stats on them. They got video of not only them, but the shoe companies. Shoe companies are now looking at kids so fucking young because you can tell them.
And just remember Hoop Dreams. There was a scout in the urban city who was scouting 12-year-olds on the playground. And that movie's, I don't know how, 10, 15 years old? I mean, they were doing it back then.
Greg, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, fellas. You know, I have to say that if we don't push children, though, how are we ever going to identify where the talent may be, whether it's artistic or athletics? How do we know what our children are good at? In other words, my son, I push him a little bit, put him in football, put him in soccer. You want to see what they have an aptitude for.
But what if a kid has this gene, he may be good at athletics, but maybe he doesn't like athletics. He's still going to get pushed.
Then he says, I don't want to fucking do this. No one has ever said that to their parents before?
I know I did.
I remember telling my parents, please, with the school stuff, don't bring up homework to me. You know I'm not bringing it home. It ain't going to be around here. I got fucking people to meet tonight.
I lived in a very sports-oriented family, and it was, when I was 17, said I'm not going out for the teams this year. It was a very difficult conversation, but I did because I wanted to be the president of the poetry magazine, do LSD.
Well, you know what? And there you go. I mean, there's a fucking kid. You said to your parents, look, I've decided what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it was hard.
I want to give up. And that has to be done in life, too. You're acting like the fucking word no doesn't exist. If you said to your old man, you know what, I know you got me on the baseball thing, but I'm digging this other thing. Why would any father not fucking go, all right, go ahead, go. You think your fucking dad wants to drive you all around? That's a very small percentage.
But I also think if a kid knows that he has this gene to be an athlete and he doesn't want to be an athlete, I think he's going to feel weird about himself. I think he's going to think, what's wrong with me that I don't want to do something that I am genetically supposed to be?
What is wrong with that question? What the hell is wrong with a kid asking himself that?
Well, a kid shouldn't think anything is wrong with him.
No, you're just saying, who am I supposed to be? A fucking kid should ask himself that. Again, you act like knowledge is the worst possible thing to have. Don't act like we've never walked around. We haven't met people that are 6'8", 6'9", who can't fucking touch a basketball. You meet those guys all the time. They have to say to themselves, I'm a big, uncoordinated fucking doofus. There's nothing I can do about it. So what? Take your tools and use them. You're acting like knowledge is the worst possible thing for people to have. It doesn't mean shit. We don't pay people on their IQ test. You could be a great fucking athlete and not make it. All you got to do is go to fucking spring training, and you'll see some guys, you can't fucking believe what great athletes they are. They cannot make the fucking team. They don't have it.
Right, and if they're told they should have it, they are going to feel bad about that.
You act like failure is the worst possible thing that can happen. It's part of life. I cannot understand your logic that you think everyone should feel good for being born.
No, I don't think that. I understand the failure part of it. I just think getting a kid this test adds pressure. I think it adds pressure.
What's wrong with pressure?
I think it adds pressure to the parent. I think it adds pressure on the kid.
Oh, I totally disagree. It's going to add confidence. He's going to say, I'm pretty coordinated here. Oh, there's medical research to back up my stuff. He's going to feel on top of the world.
Wouldn't you feel great living in the world of Gattaca, where you go, okay, I've got all the information right now. I've had my hair tested, and I'm a fucking 325 fucking second baseman.
And even if it's negative information, if I knew, okay, Dave, by I'm 39, I'm going to be bald. All right. Now I know I got 8 years left in me and stuff like that. So
8 years to live a life.
8 years, baby.
8 years in the sun.
So, there's nothing bad about that.
You're afraid of knowledge, Fez, and you're afraid of responsibility.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I would be afraid of raising, I'll admit this, I would be afraid of raising a kid with or without any sort of genetic knowledge about him.
All right. So stay out of it. Leave it up to us breeders. Leave it up to the people. And I bet if we would have fucking tested you as a little kid, we would have said to ourselves, look at this fucking guy. Do not put him on the radio. He'll worry about it. There are things that you're good at. Beard growing contest. You're going to make the top 2 of that.
I think I'm going to make the number 1.
Not according to these tests I had done.
Thank you.
Here is, let's go to Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
What if the kid is really, I got to side with Fezzy on this. If the kid is really, really good at baseball, but he hates it and he wants to be a ballerina or some crap.
Then you be a ballerina. What is the fucking problem? See, you guys are acting like you have to follow the test and do whatever the test says. No one came up with that. They're just saying this is think of it as an aptitude test. Are you afraid of an aptitude test?
No, I'm not afraid of that.
What's the difference here?
Well, with a genetic test, it seems a little bit more physical, a little bit more concrete.
Why? What is concrete about any of these tests? There is not. We just sat around and talked. If you would have done a test, speed, hand-eye coordination, and they fucking do this to guys, right? Pete Rose would have finished in the bottom of every one of those tests. None of his scouting reports, they all said the guy's got a lot of heart, but he just doesn't have the physical tools. He wasn't born with the speed. He wasn't born with the strength. The guy slapped fucking singles. 4,000 plus.
I mean, look at Bird. I mean, he had nothing.
Bird couldn't jump. He was a fucking forward who could not jump.
At all.
It doesn't mean shit. All this means is you now get the opportunity to say, here's some things I have aptitude in. Period. That's the end of it.
Yeah, if that was the end of it. Yeah, that's true. That would be great if that was the end of it. But there are, I'm repeating myself, there's going to be parents that want to take advantage of this.
Is there not parents now who do a poor job?
Yes.
And 1,000 years from now, is there going to be parents who do a poor job?
I'm sure.
So that's part of the human experience. You're not going to be able to govern that, and you're not going to be able to work against it. If you want to live in a place where people have choices, that's going to be one of the choices. I don't know why that frightens you so. Unless you want the government to come in, take over the children, and guess what? That's not going to be perfect for the kids. The worst thing that you could do, there was this fucking ancient tribe, right? And I thought this was brilliant. I read this story. When a baby was born, everybody in the fucking tribe got together and cried their eyes out. Just was brokenhearted because they knew they were looking at somebody who was going to feel great pain for years and years and years. They knew it was a heartbreaking situation. And that makes perfect sense because when you have a kid, that kid's going to fall over, the kid's going to get teased, the kid's going to get fucked over by chicks, whatever. That is the game that we're in. It's a messy fucking world. You're looking for something else. You're looking for some kind of world where everything works out. That's not the planet Earth.
No, it's not. I wish it was, but it's not.
What's the matter what we wish?
But don't you think, also, Fez, you're worried about the parents abusing this knowledge. I think just the opposite, that it would make those parents who would bully their kids, they'd say, hey, my kid doesn't have the sports gene. I'm not going to push him. I think it actually would maybe cut down on that. Because once you find out, hey, my kid doesn't have the sports gene, why the hell would you keep trying to push him to be the best third baseman? You're not going to do it.
Most of those parents should realize themselves, but if you look at the studies, most kids, the end of their athletic life is 12 years old. At fucking 8 years old, something like 80% of the kids belong to some kind of sports team. By 13, 14 years old, you're down to like 20%. But so many people remember those games for whatever reason. You remember that time, and that ends up, to me, showing what kind of fan you are. I constantly laugh at people that I see with zero athletic ability sitting there getting pissed off at Derek Jeter for fucking booting a ball, or a fucking a quarterback who can't hit the open receiver on one fucking play. It's amazing to me, in their mind, how many people think that that's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Mm. And especially when it's that guy, like you said, who is so short-sighted, it's the one play. Like, they can't understand that there's going to be 50 fucking plays in the game leave the guy alone if he does something bad one play.
What really amazes me, the big fucking difference, is to see what Derek Jeter does when he makes an error. You don't see him upset with himself at all. He fucking knows it's part of the game. He gets it. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. Listen, I got to agree with Fezzy on this one. You know, you look at teenagers in today's society with the suicide rates, you know, the way that they're made fun of. I mean, just the horror that they go through in high school.
All right, hold on. What numbers do you have to say the fucking suicide rates are more or less now than they were in 1850?
Well, I mean, pick up any newspaper, read any. I mean, look at these kids that are going into schools and shooting everybody up, you know, because of bullying and because of, you know.
All right, every couple of years, some fucking kid blasts off, right, and does that.
Yeah.
Let's not act like that's common. That's so fucking less than 1% of kids that go into schools and shoot. You guys are focusing on the freak episode and acting like it's the norm.
Yeah, but add on to that, you know, this gene thing of knowing, you know, okay, you're going to be a football player, you're going to be this, you're going to be that.
No one ever said that. What's what it mean? It's all it says is you have aptitude.
Yeah, but I got to agree with Fez. I think it's more pressure. It's more. It's a lot more pressure, especially for a teenager. You know.
But you're saying things without any fucking way of backing them up. I mean, you're acting like the Columbine kids, that there's more kids with guns now than 1850 when we had like fucking Billy the Kid running around. If you tell me,
I believe there's more kids with guns today than there were back in the day.
They used to fucking shoot it out in the streets back then. Every kid used to hunt for dinner. You're not even fucking making sense with your logic. You read a newspaper. Now, if something fucking makes it into the newspaper, it means it's a fucking freak story. It's out of the ordinary. You're not going to fucking pick up a story and say, oh, a woman baked a fucking pie, and after dinner, her kids and her husband ate it, and they all said it was great. They're going to find a fucking obscure fucking story because that's news. And then, so you can't look at that one story and act like, well, this is the way the world is. Some kid got either teased or had a tough math test, so he shot up everybody.
My thought is just let the kid be who the kid is going to be. If he shows an interest in something, yes, encourage it. But there's no need to genetically try to map out a kid.
Well, I don't know how you've made this leap. I don't know how you went to, here's somebody with aptitude, and then B, he has to do it. Or, for some reason, the parents want to make him do things he doesn't do. I don't know where that logic comes from. I'm stuck right now.
Yeah, I just think it's like if you have that knowledge, people are going to want to use it. Let a kid be a kid.
And what's a kid?
Well, he's going to grow up. He's going to have interest.
Well, what is a kid? What is a normal kid supposed to do? Some kids fucking get up every morning and swim. Other kids fucking sleep till noon. So what? Who's right and who's wrong?
Well, I mean, any kid is going to find something that they're interested in one way or another.
But yours, all right, is there something wrong with fucking kids that go to fucking swim meets and they get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and they swim all fucking morning and they're driven back and forth? Somebody's got to get involved with that. No kid thinks to himself, this is what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Do you think a fucking kid would go to fucking school at age 5?
No, a kid wouldn't want to go to school, no.
Well, so are we stopping the kid from being a kid?
No, but that's teaching a kid skills that they need in everyday life. Yes. Reading and writing and things like that.
How is that any different? What you're saying, prepare the kid for life. How is that different if the kid has a fucking math thing to help him go in that direction, or if he has an athletic thing to go in that direction? There is such a thing in the United States as competition.
Right, yeah.
It's not a negative thing to compete for things.
They really should have this type of genetic thing for, like, criminals, you know? Because then that would be really awesome. Then you could find out.
Let me tell you something. You look at a fucking kid, you know whether that kid's going to be a criminal or not.
Right. But, I mean, if you had the actual backing up of it.
You got it. I will look at that fucking kid and say, we got a young gangster.
Well, what about my daughter?
You know how I normally go?
Yeah.
Skin color.
That's just not really good.
That's one big marker.
It's certainly not scientific.
Fez, if, let's say this, in a poor area, right? There's more crime.
Okay.
True or false?
True.
And why would that be?
Because there's people that need more or want more than they have. So they feel they don't have everything they have, so they're going to steal it.
Well, why not just, move through life the way you do and everything will work out? There's less what? They feel less what?
Pressure?
Less opportunities.
Oh, okay.
When you have opportunities, then you say to yourself, I have a goal to work towards. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to fuck up those opportunities. If you're telling these kids, here's the things that you can be good at. That's a powerful fucking tool to give a kid. Who says it's just athletics? Perhaps you take those athletes, a lot of them are going to be good in a military career. A lot of guys who play sports go on and do very, very well in the military. That's the kind of shit that you can fucking push kids through when they don't necessarily feel like they're part of the classroom situation. Your thing is, the only important thing in the world is a classroom. I felt like I was fucking smothered in a fucking classroom, sitting for 45 minutes, listening to some old lady fucking talk about something. Come on. I know we could get the same knowledge in fucking literally 2 minutes. Literally 2 fucking minutes. You were spending fucking 45 minutes. Why not let the kids start to go in different directions? If you've got a kid who's really good at engineering, he's got a mechanical mind, he can put things together. What the fuck is he doing sitting in that other class? He doesn't want to be there. Stupid. Let some of these people try stuff. Here is Pat. Pat, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I want to know why everybody's always making a correlation between masculinity and athleticism and sexuality. We've seen over and over again that your sexuality has nothing to do with your athleticism, and just because you're an athletic person doesn't mean you're not fulfilled as a child.
I'm not even sure where that was going or came from. I guess he's saying that
it wasn't
only athletes can get laid.
Yeah, he was trying to make the connection that if you're good at athletics, you're going to have more sex. But then he was saying that that's a false theory. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I agree with all those things. Just because you happen to be good at anything doesn't mean. All right, this is a good one. Fez's World is a nursing home for all ages. What she's saying there, Fez, is you're looking for constant comfort from a very early age because you see comfort as being the best thing in the world.
Right, safety, sure.
But think of how many people, their idea of fucking great fun is climbing a mountain or going down a mile fucking underwater. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your idea of the world is not everybody's idea of the world. Your idea of the world, for many people, would be claustrophobic. It would freak them out completely. And that's why you can't get married. Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I saw on CNN where your chances of getting hit by lightning are greater than that of getting shot in a high school shooting. Like, the percentages don't add up, and so I don't understand why we make such a big deal out of, these once every 4-year stories.
We make a big deal out of it because we watch television. And television has an almost hypnotic effect on people. You're already in a trance, and it shows you the same horrible thing time and time and time again. And we all fall into it. I mean, you can fucking know all the safety records in the world, but when that fucking plane is starting to take off, you're going to feel like, is this okay? Is this all right? You don't give a shit about safety records. You're falling back into something else because you've seen enough pictures of plane crashes. They're not going to have a fucking TV show that just shows you constant landings and takeoffs that are done 100% well.
There was that plane the other day where the pilot had to come on and say, I'm not qualified to land in the fog. We have to turn around.
You know what I say to that guy?
What?
Thanks. Thanks for the fucking heads up. If you can't fucking do it, then don't, motherfucker. I'd rather hear that story. I don't want to hear I'm going to do my best.
I appreciate him turning around, but I wish he wouldn't be in the cockpit at all.
No,
we don't know when fog's going to roll in. Maybe what if they didn't have fuel to get back or something?
Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron, good afternoon. Hey, Ron, agree with you 100%. Fez, the thing I keep hearing from you, though, is that you keep saying, well, let the kids be who they are and let them be what they want to be. And I feel like it keeps stemming from something from your childhood, that this is what your parents put you through.
I remember one day, Fez, you told us that you wished your parents would have pushed you more.
Well, yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's... Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So if you had that knowledge ahead of time while you were younger, do you think you would have been a little more aggressive growing up?
No, I think I would have felt more pressure. I would have felt more like under the gun. I would have felt worse about myself. I was a kid who grew up not feeling great about who he was.
No kid does. You're not going to fucking feel great. So what? You don't think that the worst possible thing is to be a kid? You can't fucking go into a bar, can't get your dick sucked. It's a pain in the ass to be a kid. You got fucking bigger people telling you all the time what to do. Oh, what? So what?
Bullying you.
Of course, you're going to get your ass kicked.
Putting you in the broom closet and pouring hot water on your head.
Well, you needed that, Dave. You were a mongoloid.
Second-degree burns.
I'm going to tell you right now. I could push you against that TV set. You get second-degree burns. You're the most weak-skinned person I've ever seen. I don't know what it is you want, Fezzy.
I guess I just want kids to feel good about themselves. That's what I think. And I know that, and I probably am relating it to myself. I mean, if I had known I had this gene and didn't like athletics, I would have felt bad about it.
What if you would have found out you had the comedic gene? That perhaps you should be writing and performing, and you could have taken that to your parents and said, put me in the fucking play. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe you'd be in fucking Hollywood right now, directing your 10th fucking film and finding out, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe they should have given you a fucking video camera. Wouldn't you have felt better if you had parents that got behind you and they said like this, Fez, Duran Duran's in town. The whole family's going to take you to see him. First, we're going to stop and get you a thin tie. Couldn't those same things that you're afraid of be used as tools to get behind people?
Yes, they could. I guess I'm only thinking about this in terms of sports and my own personal experience. I think that's where I am coming from here.
You're saying if you found out you had the gene that you couldn't fucking play sports, right? Mm-hmm. You would have felt bad.
I would have, yes.
Let me ask you this. How did you feel the first time you walked out on a fucking baseball field and a ball was coming your way? Did you feel good?
Oh, no, I panicked.
Right, because you don't have the athletic gene.
Right.
You found out pretty fucking easy, didn't you?
Yeah, true.
So it's not that big of a deal. You get up every day wishing you were a better ball player?
No.
What do you give a shit?
I could care less about that.
You are a consumer of sports. You are the critic, the seer. You're the person who sits there and decides what is good and what is bad. That's your fucking role.
I'll take that role.
We all do. That's where most of us end up. That's where we all end up no matter what it is. I'll tell you something else. If you happen to be fucking crazy good at sports, what are you going to do when you're 31? Because the fucking fact is, there's nothing in life that's got a shorter fucking lifespan than an athletic career. You get dumped off some fucking point before you're done.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you're a fucking painter and you're hurt at 22? That's it.
I mean, Willie Mays is...
He's a regular guy.
At this point, he's been a regular guy far longer than he was Willie Mays.
And then you get to spend the rest of your life looking backwards.
I caught the ball against Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, I know you did, Willie. Yeah, I know. You were fucking telling us.
It was an over-the-shoulder basket catch.
As I know.
I caught it.
I know, but here's what I'm worried about. We got to get your medicine tonight.
Caught the ball.
Did you see this thing with David Copperfield's assistant yesterday? They're doing the fucking show, and they do a thing where he runs to a giant fan. So they were working it out, and the people watching just hear this thump, and his assistant got fucking whacked in the giant fan.
Oh my gosh!
Now, I don't want this to scare you and take you away from Matt, but everybody's okay, Fez, and they took him to a safe, comfortable place. Here's what I don't understand. You're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it about these magic shows? Why do you want to see a goddamn grown man lie to you for an hour and a half, and you're spending $100? You have every show in the world. These magic shows are the biggest shows by far. And I'm not talking about some fun close-up magic, pick a fucking card. I'm talking about illusion. You can know illusions are taking place. These fucking people love these shows.
Well, I think that's part of the Vegas experience. I mean,
it is, and it's awful.
But that's why people go. I know that's what we did on our honeymoon, and I had a great time. But I was Hans Klock was the magician, and I was laughing my ass off at how bad it was. But still, it was a fun thing to do. It's like kitschy or hip, you know. It's like it's novelty.
Far from hip.
But it's like a novelty song.
Yeah, but these are gigantic acts, and I'm not even kidding you about this. Mikey Background and his chick will get on a plane and go out there, and they'll see 5 magic shows in 3 days. They just love these hideous shows. And now people are... And I wish I hadn't told the story about Fez is getting scared of stepping into a plane. Well, Earl, you were supposed to bring me my present here from Jenny Q today. I can't count on him anymore. I literally had to write it down so I could remind myself, because I had a present come in. Look at it. You know what? This is the difference between men and women. Look at this little box.
Very pretty. I'm thinking there's some kind of like Tinker toy in there.
She also put Ron, love, JQ. See, I never would occur to me to put something on the outside. And then there's like a nice bow. Yeah, and then like this is a nice box. And this also gets to me. There's like fun paper inside. It makes the whole experience. Now, last year, I gave my chick, her president, a lunch bag. I just rolled up a lunch bag real tight and handed it to her. But I did staple the corners.
$100 bills in the lunch bag.
I gave her $7,100.
That's a good present, my standards.
Oh, my God. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful ashtray from the Clock Restaurant, 4th Street in St. Petersburg.
Oh.
I will cherish this.
Wow.
That is absolutely beautiful.
All right, I think that's Jenny Q being a bit on the smart alecky side, because I gave you an ashtray last year.
No, wait, Fez, this is an ashtray to a place that I've been to and enjoy. Very nice diner, the Clock Restaurant. They call it that because there's a clock outside. So it's a diner, but there's a clock there. Fantastic. I can use that on days that Buddy's not here, and we can smoke freely without him fucking diming us out to everybody.
It makes you think of the diner that you went to, unlike Fez's Too Short ashtray.
A place I've never been.
Unless he had some sort of time machine.
Wait a minute, is Franklin white? I looked over there and I saw a white Franklin.
It is White Franklin. No, it's not White Franklin. That's actually Sam.
Really?
From Special Delivery.
He looks just like Franklin today.
Yes,
he's got his hair up in a nice girl thing.
It's a very bizarre look. He does. He looks exactly like White Franklin.
Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, going back to your talk about kids knowing what they're good at, I think there's a compromise in what you guys are saying in that it wouldn't hurt for them to know if they're talented at something, but at the same time, the parents probably shouldn't force it on them. So it's like, hey, you're good at this.
I don't see that as a compromise. I see that as the only fucking thing. I don't understand Fez thinking if you're good at something, you should be forced. That doesn't even dawn on me.
Well, I know people are generally happier in life if they're doing something that they're good at. But
absolutely. What you want to do in life, and this is, everyone knows it, and it's the simplest thing in the world. But what you want to do in life is not even know that you're working. You want to feel like I'm getting up and doing this, and I would be doing this on my day off if I could. Mm-hmm. Now, we've all had regular jobs where you're looking up all the time at the fucking clock. You're not going to be successful at that job. I guarantee you that fucking, you take a guy who's successful, we brought up Donald Trump. I guarantee you he's not sitting there waiting for lunchtime as hard as he can. Right. I can't wait till I can fucking get away from this. Fez, we're going to be talking with Matt and Mike Chapman, who are quite frankly, two guys I really admire. Two young guys. I think they started off in like Indiana or something. They live in Atlanta now. These guys started drawing stuff, put it on the internet, and came up with the Homestar Runner program. Now, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. They won't sell out the TV. They won't put it on TV. And they won't take ads for their website. But then they sold T-shirts and made a small fortune. 300,000 people show up every single Monday to watch the new Homestar Runner. So now, finally, they sold out. They've shit on everything they believed in, and they're doing a game. Are you doing the voiceover work for them?
No, not for them specifically.
Oh. Who are you doing it for?
Oh, I can't reveal.
When's it come out?
I had February. I think I'm allowed to say that.
You're not allowed to say that.
You tricked me.
I just talked to Laszlo today.
He didn't.
And he said, please. And he goes like this. I'm not even kidding.
Right. No.
Don't let him talk about it. And I go, he does what he does. And Laszlo says, can you dump out? I go, I can dump out, but I won't.
The key has been locked. Trust me. There.
The key doesn't get locked.
On the outside of the door.
You throw away the key. Something.
But how are we going to ever open it?
Silence is what I'm going to do when it comes to that.
You threw away the key, but there's no door.
I don't know who invents these little fucking phrases, but
anyway, Homestar Runner, brand new game, and you can check it out. It's available for PC and Wii. Go to telltalegames.com/strongbad. Strongbad, of course, is I see him as somebody that picks on Homestar all the time. Are you afraid of this? A fan of this at all, Hicks?
I've seen a few of them. They're huge on the internet. They're so huge.
They're fucking brilliant too. The Homestar character kills me. So we're gonna talk to those guys when we get back, and then later, Earl, since Dave can't get the vasectomy, you are.
No.
Why?
I like my body exactly the way it is. I'm not getting a vasectomy.
Yeah.
But I plan on it. I want to have children one day.
Come on.
But add what? The world's oldest mom?
He wants to be the Black Tony Randall. It's
old. Not be that old, but
wait a minute. Let me find out. Tony Randall is white?
Yes.
And then I'm shocked.
Very Caucasian.
Then I called him the wrong nickname.
Why would you call him that? He's just
something I do. Anthony laughs. Anyway, we'll come back. We'll talk with the Chapman brothers. HomestarRunner.com is the website, the new game. Strong Bids. It's Strong Bid. Cool game for attractive people. And you can go to telltalegames.com/strongbad. We'll be right back, Ron and Fez.
I'm really sorry that I got you bad presents. You should probably try and return all those bad presents. You may be shocked to find how little you get for those bad presents. I got them at the dollar store. They were 50% off. I'm really sorry that I got you bad presents. I'm really sorry that I got you bad presents.
We're really sorry that you got us bad presents. We're really sorry that you got us bad presents. We're really sorry that you got us bad presents.
I'm really sorry. Woo. Hello, high note.
The great Homestar Runner, and of course, Bad Presents. One of the songs that you got to listen to every Christmas. We're going to be talking with Mike and Matt Chapman of Homestar Runner. They've got a brand new game out called Strong Bids. Cool game for attractive people. And this is available for PC and Wii. You can go to telltalegames.com/strongbad for more information. You download it and off you go. Coming up on the show, here's Mike and Matt Chapman. Hey, Mike and Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Ron and Fez. Hi, Ron and Fez. You're talking to Mike and Matt.
How are you guys doing? First of all, congratulations, not so much for the success you've had all these years, but now the new game show.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Now, is this the first major thing that you did outside your website?
Yeah, this is the first licensing of any kind that we've done. So yeah, this was a pretty big deal for us. It was hard to let go of the reins.
Well, yeah, you guys have been successful with this show now for so long, and now finally you're starting to move outside your own universe.
Yeah, it was really a matter of just the right people coming to us at the right time. It was we're really lazy and never really go out and try and pursue this sort of stuff. But Telltale came to us, and we were fans of theirs, so it just worked out.
Even in terms of the site getting so huge, it's not like you guys went out and marketed it anywhere, right?
Yeah, no, they whatever publications would usually just come to us, and we'd say, sure, we'll do an interview.
Yeah, someone told us one time that we had a really good press agent, and we were like, that's awesome, we don't have a press agent.
So the deal is, this is a philosophy that you guys have never really wanted to join, because you had to be an offered a TV show by now.
Well, not in so many words. There's been avenues we probably could have gone down that could have led to that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That we when it's just you and your brother screwing around making cartoons for a living, it's hard to want to muck that up with, networks and producers and stuff.
Yeah, the last thing two guys need is tens of millions of dollars laying around their house.
Well, yeah, but if we're doing well enough for ourselves that I don't know. It just seemed like it would kill the magic. It would stop being fun.
Yes,
if we weren't able to do it this way, we would another approach would be fine. It was just this was we were able to do it this way, so we felt comfortable staying there.
Don't you know that the American way is to have an idea and then squeeze every drop of integrity out of it?
Yeah, we failed at that part of it.
The beauty of what you guys have done too is the characters on the show are all great, and they're all original characters.
Yeah,
it's not like you can even say, well, Homestar is kind of the Bugs Bunny and Strong Bad, because you can do that with most cartoons. You can say, okay, I get it. He's Fred Flintstone-like, but this stuff came from somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's definitely. I think it's because we never set out for them to be anything, so they just kind of evolved. I mean, there's just little bits of everything that Mike and I have found funny throughout our lives in there. So it was like if we had sat down and we're like, okay, yeah, this character needs to fulfill this role, then it probably would have ended up like you're saying, where it's just like you're like, okay, this is the Homer Simpson guy or whatever.
Right.
But because we just kind of had no plan, no expectations, they just kind of grew organically on their own.
No plans, no expectations.
So
that's our new motto.
Yeah, right. And it's really a great way to failure. So no one should follow in your footsteps.
No, not at all. We say, people ask us, they're like, so what exactly did you guys do? And we're like, well, we'll tell you, but you definitely shouldn't emulate this process at all.
Yeah. Never show up at a college and give a speech.
Yeah, exactly.
For you guys, did the visuals come together first, or was it the voices?
Visuals. Yeah, most of the characters we had written a couple little stories, just storybook stories. So the characters, most of them had been invented for a couple years before we started doing Flash cartoons in late 1999, and so that's when they needed voices, and so.
And Mike pretty much refused to do any voices, so that's why I had to end up making them all up.
Now, had you done voices in your life? Were you a little bit of a mimic before you got involved in that?
I guess. I mean, I always say that I was the youngest of 5 kids, so I had to make them pay attention to me somehow. So I, throughout my life, I just talk in dumb voices, I guess. But I never, thought of it as a thing I do or wanted to be a voice actor or any of that sort of thing. It was just a stupid thing that I did that probably annoyed most people, and I found a way to make it pay for me.
Yeah, and now everybody thinks they can do a Homestar, and they can't, by the way.
Homestar's the hardest one.
Yeah.
We've heard some pretty good Strong Bads and some other characters, but Homestar's definitely seems to be the hardest one.
Yeah, and people try to do it to me, and I'm like, it just doesn't work. So you got the game out. Are you thinking maybe this could be, a movie or maybe a TV show that you could, have some power over?
We sort of have been viewing the video game as that.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, it's like this is kind of the biggest thing we'd probably do. I mean, again, especially since we've been doing it for so long, it would feel weird to go into that now. And I mean, the main thing, and that was the thing we were worried about the most with the video game, is just that it's like, each episode takes you 2 to 4 hours to play through, and our longest cartoon on the website is probably 7 minutes long.
Yeah, 6 or 7 minutes.
So it's the same thing with a movie. It's like, how are we going to fill 90 minutes or whatever with Homestar Runner stuff? I don't know if we could do it.
So this is really lazy work that you guys are.
I like, yes, absolutely, and I like that you can see that.
Yeah, because most people go, hey, if we worked harder, we could make a lot more money. And the South Park guys seem like they keep some control. They seem like they have control of
I
them.
feel like they got like there was a weird window of time where those guys got sort of the best deal ever and have just kept it for however many years they've been doing that show. So if somebody offered us that deal, maybe we'd do something. But I doubt we'd do it with Homestar Runner. At this point, it's like we've kept it kind of cool and kept its indie cred for so long. It it'd be a big slap in the face to the two people that give a crap about that.
Yeah, and anybody that has that indie cred, they're always such awful people living at their mom's house anyhow. It's not like...
Yeah, fortunately, for years and years, people thought we lived, because we talk about basements so much, they thought we lived in our parents' basement, and we never actually did that, ever.
You guys were always off on... So at what point, though, did this become your full-time job? Fairly early on?
It was 2002, I think, late 2002. So we had been doing it for about 3 years at that point.
And you're going to keep adding characters, or how does that go for you?
I don't know. The ones that we have, the newer ones that we've invented, have just kind of come out of, a dumb joke or an offhand comment or something. So it's again, same thing. We never set it up like, hey, let's invent a new character. We tried for years. We tried to make a new girl character since Marzipan is the only girl character.
And so damn annoying. Let's face it, world's worst girlfriend.
And so we purposely set out okay, let's make a different girl character, and we tried, and we just never could make it work, and it was never good. So it's anytime we've tried to make a new character, it doesn't work, and then when we stop trying, we invent something like Teen Girl Squad or whatever it is, some other feature on the website.
Well, it's all kidding aside, this is such an original project, and it's really cool to see something out there that has retained its purity. Because, like we said before, most places will make sure they got lunch boxes before they put out the second episode. So, Mike and Matt Chapman of Homestar Runner, the brand new game is Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. And you can go to telltalegames.com/strongbad for more information. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right. And
that's the end of my show. Donk.
We'll talk to you later. Peace.
I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la, taking my time on the la 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 la, snow falling down in the la 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 la, everybody singing like la 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 la, decking all the halls with the la 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 la, making my way to the la 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 I like to drink a little beer at the end of the day and go walking in the town, feel like a million miles away. Now the snow is like a sea, like a sand above the beach, the lights smoking in the trees, the people shouting in the street, and the people in the light, all the children in the light, singing holy, holy night. I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la, taking my time on the la 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 la, snow falling down in the la 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 la, everybody singing like la 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 la, decking all the halls with the la 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 la, making my way to the la 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 I like to sit out on the pier and look across the bay. I don't think about a thing. I feel a million miles away, like I'm floating from the sky, like a storm of falling snow. Then I'm spinning through the trees, then I'm shining in the road for all the people in the light and all the children in the light, singing holy, holy night.
It's the Ron and Fez show. That's Sleeve's Christmas song. You can get that on his website, radioghost.com. You can also get his brand new CD, Please Hold. That is also available at radioghost.com.
Fezzy, on Christmas Day, we are the only show that is saying, no, we're not taking Christmas off. We are going to give you a countdown of original Christmas music. Boy, your breathing's bad, brother.
Is it?
Yeah, you're making me nervous. Have you been checked lately?
Just the last time I was in, and they did the nuclear stress test.
And everything's okay?
Everything was okay then. This breathing.
You don't notice the shortness of breath?
Sometimes when it catches up to me, it's like all of a sudden, like if I'm getting out of the shower or something, all of a sudden I'll have to just take like a big inhale.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice it just then.
I'm noticing it all the time with you now. Anyway, Christmas Day, we're counting down the top 25 original songs. And, of course, Sleeves is in there. And let's face it, Fez, he's your only favorite, as he often is in this type of thing.
Oh, yeah, musical genius. People love the Sleeves songs.
Well, some. Some do, some don't. So you know that Sleeves will be part of the top 25, as well as Fez's song, Dave's song with his mother, and so many of the other tunes that we had sent to us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Christmas Day, whether you're with your family, if you're with your family, make sure they don't have a problem with an XL channel, because I'm telling you, some of these songs, whoa, downright blasphemous. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. The snow's coming down hard here in New York City, Fez.
Yeah, now, I was wondering about this. If you were like in an avalanche, what kills you about being in an avalanche? Are you crushed? Are you suffocated? Or is it like frostbite, where you just die from being too cold?
Well, I'm sure you could die from any of those things, but if you're covered up with sand, you wouldn't be able to breathe, right?
Right.
Now, you could be crushed by sand, but not necessarily it. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. It looks like, Fezzy, that the Caroline Kennedy thing is getting closer and closer to becoming a reality. I had this argument with Earl about Jesse's kid in Illinois, and I feel the same way about Caroline Kennedy. But what really, as far as just because you have a famous last name, I don't necessarily think that you should be expected that you would be good in the same field that your parents were. Like, at no point do we ever think, oh, let's put Johnny Carson's kids in to replace Jay Leno. But here's what bothers me more than anything else. There was a long, hard-fought election in New York for the Senate position. It was almost as long as what took place for the presidential. We, the people in New York, elect Hillary Clinton. Then we should all be okay with the fact that she takes another job and then they just give that to someone else. And this happens across the board. This happens in on the Republican side when the Republicans win, and on the Democratic side. You know, remember at one point we had the decision between her and Rudy Giuliani. So it's really ridiculous that we elect people and then have them say, now I've taken a job I like better.
Well, I think what they say is they want to say that it's part of the checks and balances system. Since the governor gets to name the new U.S. senator, it's like states' rights and federal rights overlooking each other.
I don't know if I agree with that, because I vote for individuals. I don't necessarily vote for the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. When it was Hillary against Rudy, I was looking at that very, very close, didn't know which way I was going to go. When Rudy dropped out and that idiot replaced, I said, well, seems like Hillary Clinton would get more done for the state of New York. But I feel like when I'm voting for a senator, I'm not just voting for federal stuff. I'm voting for the state, in this case, the city stuff as well. It just annoys me now that somebody from upstate could get the position, because I don't know if I would have voted for that person.
Yeah, I mean, even they asked Hillary, was asked point blank, do you intend to finish this term? Will you serve the needs of the state of New York? She said yes.
But then she ran for 2 years, lost that, comes back, I have the best position in the world, serving the people of New York. Immediately, as soon as she gets another fucking gig, she jumps at it. It really annoys the hell out of me. Here is Bumper Car. Bumper Car, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Howdy, Ronnie. I got my eyes on you.
I'm going to move on. Here is Eric. Eric, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. Hey, listen, you were saying they didn't do anything just because of the last name. Well, Luke Russert got exactly that when his father took a dirt nap. He's a correspondent.
I definitely will disagree with that because he did not get the same show that his dad had. There was some nepotism, as there is in every single field, and I'll agree with that. Now, we're not talking about the fact that suddenly, Clinton can get a niece to work in, the business. We're saying because you have a last name, you get to walk right to the top of this. And it's not the same way of, let's say you're a Forbes magazine, and your parent kind of leaves you because of their fortune, that position. Yeah, that's cheating, but you can understand it better. This is a public position. It's something that the public picks. And in this case, it goes back to these little royal families. And we have it with the Bushes on one side. Why not give this to Chelsea Clinton? Chelsea Clinton has the last name Clinton. I'm sure she'd be just as perfect. Versus you had Bill Clinton. All right, let's put his wife in. At least she was elected. I don't like the idea of this appointed thing. Bugs the hell out of me. Here's Rich. Rich, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. Up here in Massachusetts, we had, up until 5 years ago, we had the appointed thing where the governor could appoint whoever they wanted for senateship.
Yeah.
And then John Kerry's...
Hold on. I think we got a fight outside. Davey Mack is fighting with the other show.
You can actually hear it through the supposedly soundproof windows.
Smoked in months, buddy, and we're gonna have people here that need to hear the fucking radio show.
What's the big problem?
He just yanked the speaker. It almost broke.
Well, I'm doing a show in here right now. That speaker needs to be turned on so that my staff can hear the show and then the fans can hear the show.
Absolutely, and it shouldn't be broken, and that's what he almost did, because he yanked the whole thing rather than just turning down the volume. He actually tried to yank it out of the socket.
What is the story about smoking?
I said, buddy, we need to keep this on, and he said, okay, well, why don't you go have another cigarette or something like that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, he used to report back that some of the guests had smoked out the window. He was months ago.
8 months,
yeah.
year.
And we made sure that never happened again.
Yeah, not in a year.
But I don't want you to get involved. Have when you have those problems, go to Master Poe or Master Joe.
Okay.
And don't you take it on, and then they'll deal with it. Okay.
All right. Okay.
I want you to stay out of fighting with the other show.
All right.
Matter of fact, you come in here, Dave. I don't want you out there involved in that, or I'll switch positions. Fez, you got to talk to the suits about that today.
I will totally talk about that.
Do me a favor, because of your position, don't get caught up with him. He's fucking crazy. He's absolutely mad crazy.
It was a mistake, but he started popping off first. I should have just turned the other cheek.
But that's why
like Jesus.
We have Master Poe. That's why we have Master Joe.
You're right.
Now, those speakers are on because the staffs of our show and O&A's show need to hear what's going on.
Yes.
We're not playing music like his show does.
Right. There's interns and stuff who run from the production booth to the on-air studio to the office.
We all know that. And that needs to, remain off the air.
Okay.
Let's move you back into another thing. You were telling me you were upset about some game show today. You're all furious about it when I came in.
I am so livid at Drew Carey, who hosts the Price is Right. Okay.
What happened to the old man?
Great. Bob Barker, he's gone. He's been
Dead?
gone. No, he gave it up.
Let me just say this. All my thoughts and prayers are with the Barker family today.
He's still alive.
I meant Clive Barker.
Okay. But
or the other Barker that caught on fire. The Blink 182 Barker.
But we have audio of it.
Barker Travis.
But Drew Carey, something
He's
happens.
the new host of Price is Right.
Right. And something
Did you just call him Drew Carey?
No, Drew Carey.
He's not Jewish.
No.
He's from the Midwest.
Yeah. And something happens on Price is Right that hasn't happened, according to Drew Carey, since 72 or 73. The contestant got the Showcase Showdown prize. He got it correctly to the dollar. To the dollar, which is nearly impossible, because we're talking about thousands of dollars, and it was not a round number, like 20,000. And Drew Carey totally passes over it, as if it's not a big deal. I mean, it's
not a big deal.
No, Mr. B, this is more rare than a perfect game in baseball. And think of how many Price is Right games there are. There's 5 a week. There's 5 a week 45 weeks out of the year.
You say you've got tape of this?
Here's the audio of it.
Terry. Yeah, the trailer, jukebox, bid $23,743. Actual retail price, $23,743. You got it right on the nose. You win both showcases. Hasn't happened since 72 or 73. Right on the nose. You won $56,437 worth of prizes today. Folks, help control the pet population. Don't forget to get your pets spayed or neutered. See you next time on Price is Right. Bye-bye.
That's it. It hasn't happened in 35 years. He should be doing, the Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. He should be jumping up and down.
But maybe he didn't understand it was such a big deal.
He said it was Drew Carey himself who said this hasn't happened since 72 or 73. By the way, how he doesn't know the actual year is beyond me. So
you do
the actual retail year.
But I'm just saying this. I stood up for him when he first joined The Price is Right. But this is so much of I am cooler and holier than this game show, and that lack of enthusiasm.
Isn't he though?
Then no, he's not.
I think he is.
His sitcom was not that good, and he's certainly
a big hit.
It was definitely a big
for
hit.
years.
I liked his other game better, where you had to like a thermometer went up and down. You had to guess within 10 degrees or something.
Power of 10.
I can't be. I think it was called 10 degrees of separation.
But
no,
I mean Drew Carey. This is impossible.
Did you say Drew Carey?
Drew.
Okay.
Carey. This is something that
I
happens.
need to hear from a Price is Right fan.
Okay.
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. You're a fanatic. You're a crazy person.
Well, his lack of enthusiasm is an abomination.
Enthusiasms. Yes, enthusiasm.
An abomination.
Let's go over here to Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
EOB190, Mr. Bay.
What do you say, buddy?
Eastside, I love you, man, but you're an idiot sometimes. The whole point of the show is the reaction of the game show contestants. It's not like Drew Carey's a fucking baseball announcer and he's going to start screaming and yelling, you dumbass.
No, that is his job. He's supposed to give the commentary, and
No, there is no commentary, dumbass. You're watching it. You know the game. She won. What do you want him to do?
Well, the fact is, Drew Carey, it was Drew Carey. His reaction was such a flat line that even made the guy less emotive. So he even took away the guy's steam.
Less emotive?
That makes perfect sense.
So, Brian, you like a slow and steady guy there.
Well, you know what it is just when you watch them go crazy, the contestants. I mean, Barker never screamed and yelled or anything. It's just a classy show.
No,
I thought it was a ridiculous show of housewives guessing how much fucking beans cost.
Right.
It is, to me, the dumbest show ever. How much does a lawnmower cost? Who cares? Whatever it is, I'll pay. That's what I like the fucking person to say. I don't give a shit what it costs.
No, that's great. It's everyday household items that you actually use.
So what?
So it's fun to guess the prices of them.
Guess the prices when you just look on the fucking tag. What if it's for sale?
But that takes it all.
But all right, let's suppose I go there, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's a loaf of bread.
Right.
And I'm up against somebody in fucking Indiana. You don't think a loaf of bread costs more in fucking Manhattan than it does in Indiana? You haven't shopped.
Right.
And then we're both out in L.A. So is that L.A. prices?
Well, my friend who was a producer said that they take the average. So
that's not a fucking price. That's not a price. I want the exact price. Gristides. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys. Dave, you're absolutely right that that's a rare thing that happens. But the problem is that since Drew Carey's taken over the show, CBS has been loading the games. A couple of months ago, there was a kid that on his 21st birthday won every game. He hit the two wheel things for $10,000.
Wow. What are we talking, quiz show? This thing's rigged now?
Yeah, well, that's actually something that if you do a quick search online, I'm at work at the moment, but there's a whole, how can I say this, thing where people are saying that it is rigged because there are so many big winners anymore that like people are winning double showcases and hitting the dollar on the wheel and hitting things right on the nose.
All right, so is the show not doing as well?
That was kind of it. Is it a drop
Sam's
off after Bob
girlfriend,
Barker?
Jess, is so
to
cute.
generate interest in it, there's have these huge winners that are just so unlikely. It's unbelievable anymore.
Now, I will also tell you the other gimmick is. I think it sounded like he was at the end of the show. Go back and listen to it. It sounded like he did not have time to make a big deal out of it. Let's listen to it one more time.
Terry. Yeah, the trailer, jukebox, bid $23,743. Extra retail price, $23,743. You got it right on the nose. You win both showcases. Hasn't happened since 72 or 73. Right on the nose. You won $56,437 for the prizes today. Folks, help control the pet population. Don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered. See you next time on Price is Right. Bye-bye.
I mean, come on.
I will admit he played it very cool.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Very cool.
Right on the nose.
It's not about you being cool or being a comic. It's about the game show.
So you want him to jump up and down and scream?
If I was calling that, I'd go, and your price is $23,743. You win the Showcase Showdown at both. This hasn't happened in 35 years. Congratulations, Philip. And that's how you play it. You show enthusiasm because it's something that's extremely rare.
So you see yourself as being bigger than the game. You're bigger than the game itself.
No, I'm
the
serving.
game's in your shadow.
No, I'm serving the game. I'm saying this is exciting as hell. This is not the game show. I'm saying this is better than Super Bowl.
Selena, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I was just going to say that I heard that they are accusing that guy of being part of this website where people give information and they think the guy cheated. So that's why Drew Carey wasn't excited.
He should have called him a cheat. A no good dirty cheat right there.
He couldn't have known that.
That's why, no, they say that people go and they study and they post. There's this website where they post that.
So these are what in radio we used to call them contest pigs. Instead of just being a ninth caller, they got to fucking be crazy and have a phone bank for themselves. So this story's deeper than you even know.
Maybe. I mean,
this was the shame of the exact whole sport.
I will say this. The first show that Drew Carey hosted, every single contestant won. That was 6 contestants. Every single one won the game. So that's another red flag.
And that's a game I want to go on. Bria, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. 10934 checking in.
What do you say?
I just want to say that Drew Carey wasn't excited because there was a 45-minute gap between the bids and when he actually revealed the price, because all the directors, producers, and attorneys were trying to figure out how this guy got the exact price because it never did happen before.
So you're not even paying attention. This story is bigger than you even think, Dave. He is maybe not showing a lot of enthusiasm because his heart is broken because the integrity of the game itself has been ruined.
Well, you know what, Drew? Then retire. Then resign your post. If you can't have the enthusiasm for what you're doing, then just leave.
But what they're trying to say is the internet has ruined this game. People are texting during the show and saying, here's the answer.
Yeah, and that's wrong, but I mean, wait, I kind of am suspicious of that because as the people say, they're taping these shows. So, I don't know why I don't know why he couldn't have gone crazy, and then they say, just edit somewhere else.
Try to have a 45-minute fucking wait, and then go crazy.
Well, then he's a bad actor. I mean, this guy was an actor. He was on a
But he is not happy that they had to hand this money over. You don't pay attention to the facts that come in. This is the problem Buddy has with you. This is why, by the way, let all those listeners know that you fought so that they could listen to the show today because they wanted to, on your own time.
Okay.
Not on my time.
Okay.
Don't do anything on my time anymore. What are you getting the stuff back up? Yeah, our computer went down. You know what it is? It's not a fit night out for man nor beast. This is going to be now called the Blizzard of 08.
It's true.
We're lucky to live through this. We'll be lucky to live through this snowstorm. Michael, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I was just going to say I've been a big fan of the Price is Right show, but ever since Drew Carey took over, I stopped watching because he is horrible. The worst host I've ever seen.
Anybody know how the numbers are doing? Is the game still being watched?
Find that out, but I actually liked him to begin with, but he's getting way too cool for school. Every single show, it's like
even with those glasses,
he makes fun of the prizes. One time they gave away this iPod that was shaped like a fire engine, and he goes, "An iPod shaped like a fire engine. Who the hell needs that?" I'm like, why would you say that?
Who needs that?
But don't remark on that. It just ruined the fun.
I mean, what is this, an iPod for the 9/11 heroes?
No, but it's like throwing cold rain on something. It's
sometimes
ridiculous.
You have to wake people up. And Drew Carey's going to turn the game show world around.
No, he's not.
You know what I'd love to see him do is cancel that stupid show. Oh, how much does soap cost? I don't care. That should be one of the things. Who cares? My chick's going to get it for me. I'm not going to go out and shop. That's my answer.
It's the ratings have steadily been going down for the last 6 months. No, it hasn't been increasing at all.
Wonder why. Carey.
There's so many other choices now. There's the internet. There's DVDs. It's happening in every show. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
I wanted to say that Drew Carey is supposed to be bigger than the show. The whole point of the host is to build up the excitement, get the crowd into it. If he's just sitting there like a zombie, no one wants to watch a bunch of people go through the rhythm of just guessing prices.
I agree with you. Now, I agree with you 100%. So you're saying he has to fake that it's exciting and fun.
But the thing is, Bob Barker, he was smooth, but he was not dull, or he didn't think he was better than everybody. That's the thing. Bob Barker had genuine interest and enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
I mean, people forget. He would always play the golfing game and everything.
One time, didn't Bob Barker hit a dog with a stick?
I don't recall that.
Maybe I got him confused with someone else.
Yeah.
Because I thought he liked animals. I'm going to play both sides. I'm going to play pro and con. So I can't ever say anything stupid and crazy because then everyone just goes like, yes, he did. Rick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys. Not only did that guy guess the exact price on a Showcase Showdown, he also guessed the exact price on the first time you go up and bid on the item. And he won $500 also for that, too.
Right.
And on TMZ last night, they broke a story that they were saying that the announcer guy, not Drew, but the other guy, that he used to be an ex-meteorologist, and so is the winner, and somehow they're related in some way.
See, this is a bigger story than you know, Dave. It's a much bigger story. We're looking at Quiz Show 2.
Wow.
I'd like to get hold of Robert Redford and have him check this out. Why, if you were cheating, though, would you guess the exact price, something that hasn't happened in 30-some years?
Well,
why would you just be close?
Yeah,
Show off. Couldn't help himself.
He could have done that. If you guess within $100 on your for the Showcase Showdown, you get both showdowns.
Hold on. Let me take the clicker here and see if there's anything else on. This is what I'd be doing. I feel like I'm talking to my grandmother. This is the kind of stuff that she'd try to tell me.
That's a great rule. But the thing is, you're right. He could have just said, 23,000.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. Sports Center's on. I just want to watch this for fucking 5 minutes.
It's the same Sports Center. You saw it.
I got my own money bet on Sports Center.
It's the same one.
That's right. And I like to watch it back to back.
It's the same one.
It's comforting for me to have Sports Center on. I like to fall asleep knowing that Sports Center's going to be replaying all night long. And he takes it from downtown. What is with you and the game shows?
I worship game shows.
What are your favorite game shows?
Price is Right #1, Match Game #2, Family Feud #3.
That's it for you.
That in that order. No,
Remember
I also
played Match Game that time at your wedding? That was some of the most fun we ever had.
That was incredible.
Anthony and Jimmy Norton destroyed. You and your wife, you sat around saying we're the best Match Game players. Between two games, you got one fucking question.
Well,
and that was the great Kathleen from the Bronx, who...
Yeah, but
was the day of your wedding. I'll never forget this. Kathleen from the Bronx was
today's Beanie Cup goes to.
But
here's the big Beanie Cup.
But it was difficult to match with AIDS medicine, which was one of the answers that Jim gave.
You got to get in the mind of the celebrity players.
That's true, Fez. That's a good point. You got to play their game, not yours.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to know what Charles Nelson Riley is trying to think.
I suppose you're right.
I know what he was thinking. Cock. Lots of cock.
Still,
and plenty of times you would have matched.
I won that game, though.
Did you?
Yeah. Won us a trip to Vegas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot that. We sent you to Vegas during the worst fucking heat. Where did we try to send them?
I thought it was like the Bahamas or something.
Wherever we were looking, it was going to be hot. I kept saying, his skin's bad.
It was 118 degrees in Vegas.
Wiki took care of us that day, though. You got to give Don Wiki Wickland all the credit in the world.
Big time.
You should have him deliver your next child.
My parents still have the big sign in our garage.
Sure, they'll steal anything. Fucking thieves.
They are not thieves.
Fucking gypsies.
No.
What do they call those fucking Irish people? They're gypsies. They're the
travelers.
The travelers. Thank you, Hicks. I don't know what I'd do without Hicks. I don't know what I'd do without you, Fez, but I'd love to find out. I have a fantasy right now that every day would be good.
I don't think so. I think you'd really miss me.
And so I wouldn't miss you. Just say I would feel better. I mean, let's face it. You get a cast taken off, you miss it a little bit. And, of course, my best friend Earl, who I found out this week, we're best friends.
Yeah, I had no idea on that one.
Yeah. Me and Earl, best friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that in a long time of guessing.
Last night in the middle of the night, I just sent him a beautiful Jethro Tull song from Stand Up. Watershed for my eyes. And Earl wrote back to me. He goes, and share the most beautiful things. That was a wonderful thing to get from Earl. That's the way we are. That's the way we roll.
You're very close, I guess.
Yeah.
I never get anything like that from him, and I'm Vice. I'm one of my second best friend. Vice.
I guess there's a long drop between 1 and 2.
Let me tell you something. Anything happens to me, you move into the best friend role.
Oh, I hope.
Then it goes Fez, and then Opie.
You're not seen, you're not heard, but I'll stand by my word. Walk 1,000 miles. Well, Phil, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Just to catch you while you're smiling.
Ron, you sing so beautifully.
You know why? I took a genetic test when I was a baby, and it said that I should be part of choir.
Oh.
I believe in alto. I'm not sure. I could never understand anything they said about it. Remember when you were like a little kid in music class, and they tried to teach you notes?
Yeah.
And I fucking said to him, I can't read English. Now you want me to fucking read music? I actually just wrote a big F on my paper, handed it back in, and then put my head down on the desk. Got a little sleep. I fucking grade my own paper. You don't give me an F, I give you the F.
In music class, they would always play pieces of music, and then everyone had to raise their hand to say an instrument that they noticed in this symphony or whatever. So I heard one kid one time say French horn and got it right. So my guess was just French horn every time, because I couldn't pick out an instrument to save my life.
We had to pick pieces of music like that, too. I raised my hand and I said, I heard Pieces of April by Brad.
And they had the worst songs in music class. If we had to...
What do you want, fucking the Ramones?
It was constantly these are a few of my favorite things. Like, who cares?
When the dog bites, when the bee stings.
Food, glorious food.
Like, don't care what it looks like.
Oh, Oliver Twist and stupid.
Who will buy this wonderful morning? We should put on a little fucking musical here one day. Just do an entire show as a musical.
That would be awesome.
Well, wait. I just remembered something. No one on this show has talent.
Oh.
I forgot. This is the least talented. I'm just going to let people know this. The Christmas show, which we wanted to be 3 hours of original Christmas music, turned into a drunken debacle with Fez and Dave being terribly mean to each other. Now,
probably not appropriate for Christmas Day.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Where is he?
Oh, I love that song.
Sing it for me.
Where is he? Can you see him now? Something like that, right? I remember that.
Why do you think going higher?
No, that's what they would do.
I've been going to Belted too.
Who will buy this wonderful morning?
Well, Fez might laugh, but I was actually chosen to be one of the 4 singers. Everyone else had to play triangles and shit.
Consider yourself. Consider yourself part of the family. By the way, the only fucking role for a man in that whole thing is Fagin. If you're not Fagin, don't be in the musical.
We did a non-musical version of it, of Oliver Twist.
Why bother?
What was the point? What happened?
And I played Mr. Bumble, the orphanage master.
That used to touch the children. In the
was...
Broadway version, he was a kid toucher.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He used to bumble around their balls.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I know he was cruel.
You gotta be cool to be kind in the right measure.
Talk about typecasting.
See what he did to you?
I know what he did to me. I see what he did. You wouldn't get touched.
Yeah,
kid or no kid.
I even asked one of the nuns to sing Yesterday by the great Paul McCartney, and I got to sing it in front of the entire school because that's how good I was. It was only me.
And you went to an all-boys school, right?
No.
I'm not.
Grade school.
Well, think about this. A fucking boy singing a song to a bunch of other boys. What does that fucking tell you?
Well, I had a great voice.
Let me hear you sing Yesterday.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Oh! That's beautiful.
Was that French horn?
I think the bell came in too early for me.
Jesus Christ.
The bell was a little too early.
There's no fucking
That was
bell in
dead
that
on.
song. It's a stringed instrument number.
Here's our good friend, Hard Rock Johnny.
Hello.
Johnny,
How are you?
how are you, pal?
This just reminds me when I was in I guess it was probably like 4th grade. We all had to sing in the Christmas concert, and I got kicked out because I farted.
What grade were you in?
During practice. I just caught one while I was sitting on the bleachers.
What grade?
It was like probably 4th grade, somewhere around there.
I'll tell you, when you're in 4th grade, a fart is just fucking like the wittiest thing that could ever happen to you.
It was. I tell you, that was probably my second best one. The best one ever. I was at church, and the pews they really reverb well. And again, I was probably in 6th grade, and just as and I feel bad about it now, but at the time it was kind of funny. Just as they raised the big Eucharist up to crack it, as he cracked it, it was like, it was like, the whole church heard it. And I'm in 6th grade, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, you're pushing it.
It was horrible. It was kind of, but it was good at the same time.
And they knew exactly who it was, right?
There were two nuns.
How do you not know where a fart comes from?
No, they knew, because I couldn't stop laughing.
It's not a mystery. Wait a minute, what was that odd sound? It came from somewhere.
Oh, my God, did you hear the Eucharist break? It sounded just like a fart.
Somebody should have farted while that ugly kid was singing yesterday.
Oh.
No one will be quiet while an ugly redheaded kid sings yesterday.
No. I was not.
Fucking fagula.
This kind of gay.
Yesterday, I will blow you kids because I am gay.
It's a song by the Beatles, Johnny.
By the way, did your parents also steal a pair of pants from the Hard Rock? We're missing a pair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think they might have stole some when they...
Do you have Barry Manilow's pants?
Not the 4th grade fart pants, right?
No, those were ruined.
Who, Bear? Bear? Yeah, my friend Bear. Your fucking mom's the worst name dropper ever. He drops a name no one cares about.
That's pretty much it.
And you know what? Hey, Dave, I have 5 autographed wiffle ball bats in my office still from that wedding.
Oh,
I think they were supposed to be gifts for your groomsmen.
They were. I'd really like to get those.
I have them.
I'm
I still
serious.
have them. We play with them every now and then.
You're using Johnny's Hard Rock as the garage.
It's great. We go where the wedding was, and we play wiffle ball sometimes in the morning before we open.
That's a nice life you have there.
Actually, pretty cool.
It's not too bad sometimes.
Then finally, hey, all right, put down the wiffle ball bats. We got potato skins to make.
All right, boys.
All right. Hey, how's Eddie Trunk doing, Johnny? He's coming back, right?
Eddie's good. He's coming back soon, I think. We're going to hang out with him on Saturday, which is always an experience.
How's his VH1 show doing?
They got renewed for a second season.
Fantastic.
They're going to be filming, I think, starting in February.
That's fantastic.
He's on fire tonight. Tonight on the other side of the world, in his FM show, is the Merry Christmas special. All kiss all night.
Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's just fucking do our own Merry Christmas.
You should. You get pissed.
I'm gonna play rock and roll night party every day and then quit.
He's got a special guest host this year, Days Freely.
Well, that should be interesting radio. Hey. By the way, your guy on Celebrity Rehab last night, the Steven Adler, decided to pick Sober House, right?
Oh, he did?
And now the TV show is going to be called Sober House. It still goes on.
Oh, really?
But it looks like without Drew.
Oh, wow. That was my idea. I came up with that.
Yes, they said that on the show.
No, but I said they should keep following the people and following and following. Don't have new casts every year. Just follow the people.
Yeah, until they finally fall off.
Yeah. And then as soon as they fall off, you stop filming that person.
Do you know what percentage of people can quit drugs and alcohol? 5%.
Really?
5%.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a low fucking number. The rest party right till their death. All right, Johnny, talk to you later.
Boys, see you.
Peace.
Wow.
What are you thought you were going to get involved and try?
No, I'm just saying, wow. That was a terrible gift, too, now that I think about it, for a groomsman gift. I signed 4 wiffle ball bets.
Everything you do is terrible. You know that it's a bad decision if you've made it. And I'm not saying that. First of all,
it hurts.
Let me just tell you the fucking disgusting nature of what we do here. For some reason, Hicks, Dave, and Scruffy all got these Tito's fucking fleeces.
Right.
So I said, you have to wear the Tito's fleece every day if you're going to take them.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Okay.
Look at the front of that thing. It's just covered in food.
It looks like you've been playing paintball with gravy.
I had 2 Big Macs last night. And
What you decided to push them directly in your stomach? I want you to walk out and show the listeners that what a filthy bum you are.
The Fleece had the Big Macs, not you.
It's not that bad.
Look how he lives. Look at the discussion.
What's wrong with it? I mean, if I run out of ketchup, I can just dip some fries right here.
So the Hicks, the new rule is you can't wash up?
I wasn't planning on washing it anyway.
Are you guys keeping them here?
No, I'm bringing them home with me.
So you're wearing it back and forth every day?
Yeah, I've been wearing it back because it's winter time. So I wear this and I wear Opie's coat on top of it. So I'm double bagging there.
Come on, go ahead, Patty. What you want to say, hon?
Opie's coat? What about your own coat?
Opie gave me his coat as a gift, and I'm going to wear it delightfully.
Oh, okay. All right, well, as long as it's your coat now.
Hey, Patty, good news. I got an okay on the anal beads. And I'm giving you a penny apiece. I've got 7,000 of them.
Okay.
He's going to do it.
She'll take it.
You and Opie have been some team over the years, honey. Just some team.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been quite a team,
Yeah.
all of us.
She's the quiet one on the team, apparently.
I noticed. She's the, she's the shit end of the stick.
Now I'm just quiet and by nature.
Oh, yeah. You're naughty by nature. All right, so the anal bead thing did not work out the way we wanted to. Hey, Kathy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, guys. Yeah. I was calling to correct Mr. Music and hopefully get into the big-ass prize closet. Ron, before you were talking about Pieces of April, and you said it was by Bread, and I believe it's from Three Dog Night.
Where's Earl Douglas? We'll let him decide. And if you are correct, ma'am, you will go directly into the big-ass prize closet.
I want Sleeves' new record for my son.
I will definitely make sure that you get whatever you like out of there.
Wonderful.
What do we got, Earl? What's the answer?
Sorry, what was the question again?
Well, what are you doing during the show?
I was pulling some audio, so I had headphones on.
The question is, Pieces of April, who did it?
I want to say Laura Nero?
No, you're wrong. You're going nowhere. There's a nice big computer there. Why don't we look it up? Yes, Hicks, what do you got?
According to Dillette, Pieces of April is by Three Dog Night.
All right, big ass prize closet for you, darling.
Beautiful, thank you.
You're the big winner.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Ron.
She'd also like the sleeves. We got a copy of the sleeves in there?
Yeah, we got copies of Sleeves Peas Hold. That's thanks to Kazi from the ONAvirus.com.
Oh, that makes me happy. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
ONAvirus.com came through with that?
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas.
They put some copies of Sleeves' new CD, Peas Hold, in the big-ass prize closet.
Now, I have got a thing, and I forwarded to Fez and Earl, and I believe Dave, from listeners going, how come we can look up things during the show and your staff cannot? And that would be something for you guys to do in these phantom production meetings that you have.
Right.
Say, why are any of us too stupid to use the Google search?
I don't know.
I mean, let's say even when that question came up, somebody could have searched it, had the answer, and we could have given the woman her prize immediately. And by the way, that's the kind of listener I want. I want a listener who says, I'm here for you. I heard there was a misunderstanding. I'm here to correct it.
It's informed, for one thing. You know?
Where the staff itself, if they know I'm saying something wrong, they'll just do this. I'm not going to be the one who says it, so leave him out there on his own. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how are you doing, guys?
What do you say, Pud?
I'm just calling to tell you I've heard your La 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 song. I've heard Willie Nelson sing his open mic concerts before.
You're breaking up. Willie Nelson did what?
Sing that La 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 song in his open mic concerts before.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold for a second. See if we can get him in there tighter. So his point was Willie Nelson did the Fa La 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 song?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
And no one's moving to see. Just so I can point it out, because we had this meeting yesterday where I said there's not a person on the show who realizes the direction of the show. Everyone's just going like this. Well, that's what he was saying. It's an odd thing for a man to say. Here's Jeffrey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, got an Ichiban for you.
Yeah.
The draw for the Champions League knockout round of 16 is out, and of course now we switch over to that two-leg aggregate scoring system, so the dreaded away goals rule is in effect. It looks like the really good first-round matchups are Inter Milan and Manchester United, which should be great, and then we got Real Madrid playing Liverpool.
That should be exciting. Everybody keep me up to date on where I can find these matches, too. Because sometimes Fox Soccer has them, sometimes they don't.
Eastern time, you can get them at 3:30 on ESPN2 on the day of the games. Now, we take a pretty big break until the end of January now. But you get one on ESPN2, and then you get one on ESPN Classic every day. So
perfect.
I'll keep you up to date. I'll call you in to tell you every day.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, dude.
All right, buddy.
Trying to get into the Champions League soccer, Fezzy, into the World Cup soccer. Just a little bored with American sports. They've gotten very, very predictable. Here is Wayne. Wayne, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B. You sound like $1 million, my friend. Hey, I got a little improvisation here. I originally wanted to call to tell you that because of everything that's going on up here in the Northeast with this blizzard, you're absolutely a hero. But is there any way that you could isolate Patty's O-OK when talking about Dave's coat? I'd like to hear that against Fezzy.
Oh, the way Fezzy talks? There is a similarity to Fez when he's in a certain mood and Stalker Patty. And we've played those before. Do you remember what they were? You said your dad was something?
Yeah, my dad used to give me chicken livers.
Yeah, and it sounded very much like Patty.
I didn't realize that at the time, and apparently it came out very Patty-esque.
Yeah, it did. We'll take a break. It's the Ron and Fez show.
Ones and twos, you cross big girlfriends and you know you'll lose. But from the back, his relation flipped intact. Come kick your ass. Matter of fact, strength was past that of his cat.
It's the Ron and Fez show. That's a Ron and Fez Christmas by Cocktail Stronghold, one of the original Christmas songs submitted to us this holiday season. Now, on December 25th, that's Christmas Day, we'll be counting down the top 25 submitted songs by SiriusXM subscribers. That'll be happening starting at noon right here on the Virus, XM202, Sirius 197.
So you're wearing your little Christmas cap today? You're sitting next to your teddy bear?
No, I don't have a teddy bear. This is my big beard.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. It's our chemistry. There's a new study out now. Well, it's not a study. It's a new security thing that they're doing in the NFL where you can text stadium security to report unruly fans at games.
I love this. I would text in a heartbeat if there was some annoying fan by me at an NFL game.
Well, tell me what an annoying fan is.
He's someone who's either maybe drunk or overly obnoxious, someone who is going to start a bigger incident, someone who's going to end up starting a fight in my section. I'm going to get hit over the head or something. I can see it coming. I'm going to go ahead and text, let security handle it.
Yeah, but security walks over. Then do you squeal on the guy? Do you say, there's the guy? I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, I think what happens is security comes over and they assess the situation and they see what's going on.
Suppose the guy sits right back down.
Well, then, unfortunately, you're probably going to look like an idiot and maybe a nervous Nelly texting too much. But the guy...
Why don't you sit and watch the game?
Well, that's what the unruly fans should be doing. Watching the game, not screaming, your team sucks or whatever, screaming it in people's faces.
So you can sit quietly like you're in church now.
No, you don't have to sit quietly, but you don't have to be obnoxious about your cheering.
So define an obnoxious cheer. Some people think anyone cheering is obnoxious.
Right. I would say probably someone that's using foul language.
Foul language?
Yeah.
You're at a fucking football game. What word offends you working on 202 the virus? Tell me what word is out there that ruins your day.
Pussy.
So if someone yells pussy, you're going to text.
Yeah, it's all in how the situation is getting bigger and bigger.
So if a guy runs out of bounds, none of the other men can yell pussy at him.
Well, I mean,
let me grab the other sports fan here, Davey Mack. Do you think a person needs to be taken out for yelling out pussy?
No. I mean, why don't you do this? Be a man and say, hey. If you have kids, you say, look, I have a kid here. Don't do that.
Guess what? You have a kid. He's at the ball game.
Yeah.
He's going to hear the word pussy. So
right.
What?
It happens. And, if the guy keeps saying it, then just watch the game. Talk to your son.
You're sitting there watching one of the most vicious games in modern times, professional football in the NFL. It is a violent game that's more and more violent every year. If you're not offended by people possibly getting their necks broken for your entertainment, how is the word pussy ruining the day? I don't even understand this. Here's Josh. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, you text the security to seat the guys in, and they come and take care of them.
All right, so now have you done this, Josh?
No, my dad had to once. Somebody poured a beard on his back at a...
But what does this stop me? All right, let's suppose I go to a Giants game, right? And I'm wearing an Eagles shirt. Are you telling me Giants fans aren't just going to be texting my seat number that make me have a bad fucking day? Why wouldn't they? Why are you trusting the other drunk fans to police this? And, we used to worry about Big Brother in this country. But the real problem is all the little brothers. Oh, I'm videotaping, and I'm going to turn this over to the police. I'm texting. I'm reporting.
That's a rat.
You motherfuckers all would have done a great job under Stalin.
You don't want to be a rat, Fez.
Rat Fez should be his fucking name on the show right now.
No, I don't want my name being Rat Fez.
Everything that comes down to you has to do with telling on someone. Now, last weekend, right, my neighbor right next to me has a party. And a lot of fucking people in an apartment in New York City. The people against the hall, they're acting like fucking Buddy over here. Oh, they're having a fucking fit. I'm in my fucking apartment. I turn the TV up. Let the motherfucker party one night of his life. What do I care? I blast the fucking TV. I'm fine. Why does everybody constantly feel their thing in life is quelling everyone else's buzz?
It's horrible. And Fez, if there's a mix-up, you could be the recipient of this. Some guy
you will be.
is going to look at Fez's beard and the Santa hat, and they'll text him in a heartbeat.
Or here's somebody go like this, run, and they think to myself, I find that offensive that my children have to sit near one of those. Or in Fez's case, sometimes two or three. Here's John. John, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Fez's description is pretty much any Phillies fan at any one of our stadiums.
Absolutely. I went with my uncle, I'm going to say his name, my Uncle Ray. I heard him drop the M-bomb on Willie Martinez back in the 70s. Called him a lazy end. I'm sitting there. I'm wearing it. I've got a Willie Martinez glove.
I love it when people call a ball player lazy. That's an oxymoron. But listen to this. One time, we had people. Me and Casey, when we were in Brooklyn, the people below us on the third floor used to complain and call up the landlord every time. One time, and we knew that they were doing this. One time we come back from a 4-day vacation, the landlord thought we were skipping town and going to skip rent because the people below us saw us with suitcases going to the car, texted the landlord that they think we're leaving the apartment and not planning to pay rent for that month.
Why don't everybody just mind their own fucking business?
And I swear to God.
What are we, the junior fucking police now?
I've never felt like hitting someone, but I mean, I wanted to deck this guy for doing that.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's the same thing. It's texting.
I saw a fucking woman, I'm not even kidding. She got pissed at somebody in my row at a movie for eating popcorn. So she's turning around, and she's like, would you please stop doing it? So I'm sitting behind her, I go like this, hey, keep it down. I fucking yell, hey, keep it down, I'm trying to watch the movie. You fucking little know-it-all, trying to keep an eye out.
Well, that's like if you go to an independent film, they don't want you ever to eat snacks. But, as long as the theater's serving it to you, don't give me a hard time.
I was in Radio City the other day, right? I went there with some very good friends of mine. They set us up for a beautiful night for the big Christmas show. So, in the middle of this whole fucking thing, these two little girls get up and they start to leave. And I'm on, and I stop them, I go like this, hey, get me peanuts. They look at me like they were the most shocked fucking people in the world. Because people are now petrified of strangers. And I fucking waited. They didn't bring me back any peanuts. I mean, figure they're fucking running up there. Grab me a bag of peanuts on the way back. I can't sit here because these people, they took me and my chick out. Lovely night. Radio City. We're like, I don't know, 12 fucking row center. Beautiful. But then I'm thinking, all right, you take somebody out for the night like this. You don't think of snacks?
Yeah.
What is this, a hungry night?
Who'd you go out with? The cheapskates?
Good one.
Thanks.
Let's just say, if you're familiar with the cupcake business in Chicago, you have a very good idea who I went with.
Okay.
Here's, it's our good friend G-Baby. Hello, G-Baby.
Hey, what's up, guys? I heard there's an 800 number you can call to tattle on people. It's 866-RON-0-RAT.
You are kind of a rat, Fezzy.
No, I am not a rat.
Have you ever called 911 in your life?
I've called 911 several times.
Rat.
That's not a rat. That is someone who's trying to keep other people safe. That's a conscientious citizen. That's seeing something and saying something.
Why don't you get one of those police monitors so you can sit in your fucking apartment and know what's going on in the neighborhood? By the way, I love this beautiful... I want to just thank Jenny Q for this beautiful clock restaurant ashtray from 4th Street in St. Pete. I will treasure this. This is a Christmas present.
I gave you a Toot Shore ashtray last year, and it ended up missing and possibly destroyed. We don't know.
Missing? Why would you call it missing if someone throws it from this window against the wall across the alley? I would call that guy a fucking super arm.
We know the location. It's in the
I thought that was just a theory.
Mm-mm. We're pretty sure that's what happened.
On its disappearance.
Nosferatu.
Clock restaurant. That's beautiful.
I think it's kind of a sarcastic gift.
You got my Christmas present yet?
Yes, I do.
It's the world's most fantastic present?
I think it's a really good present, yes. I think it's a great present. I think you're going to like it.
Does it cost more than $10,000?
No.
Then I hate it. Here is Rick. Rick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I'm on rat. Say what?
What?
Back
I sit in the press box, man, and those media guys are the loudest, most rude, unruly fucks in the whole place.
Hey, I got in a fight at a Mike Tyson fight with somebody in the press area.
For what?
They asked me to sit down during the fight. They said, we're the press. Fucking I had to turn around and grab his neck. I mean, the whole thing turned into a riot.
It's a boxing match.
Yeah, I know, but they feel like the press should sit there. I don't know what I was doing in the press section. I guess radio. But here's the thing. Some people in the press section got a lot of fucking money on this fight.
Right.
Don't feel like just because I'm a journalist, a radio journalist, don't mean that I don't fucking push all in. How do I know he's going to bite someone's fucking ear off? Here is Frederick. Frederick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, by Fezzy's logic, you cut the tech security about the behavior of some of the players.
They say pussy. I love the fact that you work on the virus and you're offended by foul language.
Well,
you know what I'm offended by?
What?
Foul odor. So there's one against you. I'm going to text our security.
Don't!
The Fez stinks.
Do not text Master Joe about this.
Try to get his nose close to that rat ass of yours.
He's not here on Fridays.
What is your problem, Fez?
I don't smell bad today.
Not that. Get back to your original point. You're a person, right?
Yes.
Stay on point. Like a human being.
If there's someone at a football game and he's screaming,
Homo sapien,
and he's screaming in your face, there is no reason why you should have to put up with it.
Why would he scream in your face?
Because let's say he's rooting against your team, and he's just getting inches in your face saying your team sucks.
So let's get down to this. We no longer can pick sides at a sporting event. We all have to be on the same side.
No, that's not it, but you don't have to violate, like, my personal space or scream in my ear about it.
Has that ever really happened to you?
I've been to Buccaneer games where people have been downright rude and screaming just obnoxiously and constantly screaming, too, even when something's not even going on the field.
How did you become a football fan? You don't seem like one.
I don't know. I guess I just always, like, my dad always took me, you know, when I was a kid. To the Bucks games, and then I got into college ball later in life.
Oh, I see. Here is Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I just noticed something. The biggest rat in that place is Dave. He's constantly diming out people to you, Ron.
No. There's a big difference between a rat.
We're talking about the ashtray.
Right. There's a big difference between a rat and someone who wants to give Mr. Bennington information that he needs.
And also, if you mean by telling us what Earl does so we can laugh at him, that's not being a rap. That's what we call show prep. Which, by the way, Earl's done nothing today. The reason why he wasn't available earlier because he was downloading some audio for the show. Audio, I know, still hasn't shown up. So what is so fucking important? I'm going to download something that won't make it on the air. That's why I couldn't be here for what you needed.
Well, I couldn't burn it because the server is down on.
So you took an hour to do something that couldn't get on the air.
It didn't take that long. I was just trying to work around that problem.
Did it get on the air?
No, I didn't.
Then how would you view your show today? As a failure?
No, I wasn't effective today, no.
Do you think you should be paid for today's show?
Well, I would like to be paid, but
I know you would, but you're being paid as a doorstop. And I want you to fucking write that when you pay your taxes, I want you to put under occupation doorstop. You know what? Matter of fact, just hold this door open for me. Come on in here. Come on in here and get something done.
My name is Little Earl Douglas, and I'm a doorstop.
Right there. Lean against. Just hold it there. Thank you.
He's so happy, too. That's
I know.
He's thrilled.
I'm sure he's finally getting something done.
He pulled off an assignment.
Huge grin.
And would you sing to me during the show? I'd like to hear Pieces of April.
I'm not familiar with the song, but...
All right, then, just Old Man River.
That old man river, he just keeps walking.
A river walks from the top.
Old man river, that old man river.
Beautiful.
He don't say something, he don't know nothing. That old man river, he just keeps rolling along.
That's beautiful.
That was better than yesterday's.
Now sing me Porgy and Bess. Bess, I love you, Porgy, or whatever the hell it is.
I love you, Porgy?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He does have a wonderful voice.
Oh, I disagree.
I loves you, Porgy. I loves you, Porgy. I don't remember the rest
That's
of it.
really good, though, Earl. You are now the premier singer for the Ron and Fez show.
Bullshit!
And
wow.
Dave, what I want you to do when Earl is singing, stand next to him and do the fucking sign language for the one deaf kid who's at a fucking theater. I've seen that before for a rock show. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm deaf. I'm not going to a fucking rock show.
Gotta feel the music.
Stay at home.
I don't understand why deaf people don't cut off their ears. Because every other
what if
person
they wear glasses? They definitely need something to hold them
But
fuckers up.
everyone else does. If your legs don't work, a lot of people cut them off, like Jackie Gleason.
Jackie Gleason didn't cut off his legs.
You don't cut off a leg just because it doesn't work.
I watched Jackie Gleason the whole fucking time.
No,
motherfucker had legs.
Nothing in common with Tom Hanks. Didn't he have his...
That was a movie.
No, I know, but I thought
he
that
had diabetes. His fucking leg rotted off. He was going to kill the rest of them.
Oh.
You think he's going, my fucking leg don't work. Fuck it. Let's get rid of it. So I have an empty pant leg fucking going around.
Well, I mean, that's what I would do. I think most people would do that.
Do what? Save money on shoes?
No, it's just, they're cumbersome. If your legs don't work, just cut them off. I mean, why would you're going to be bumping into things and always
Why don't you cut yours off anyway?
Twirl your legs
Doorstop,
around?
why don't you cut off your legs?
I like my legs.
If you cut off your legs, if they get amputated, do you have to change your height on your driver's license?
Well, where are you going to be driving? You're not going to be able to hit the brake. You'll be driving like this. Oh, my God! Sir, this says you're 5'7", but actually looks like you're more like 3'2". You want to step out of the car? I can't! That's why I didn't hit the brake. You have to finally just hopefully run out of gas. You need just the right amount of gas to get you to the mall.
Thank God for legs.
Fuck, I wish we had wheels instead of legs. I wish that the human beings were just born with wheels.
I don't think they're very functional, though. A wheel.
Yeah, it's a wheel doesn't work. Earl, let the government know the wheels don't work.
Yeah, let the car company.
And then, do me a favor. Help out, educate him. Sing him the wheels on the bus are round and round.
The wheels on the bus are round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus are round and round, round and round they go.
The singing doorstop, now available from K-Tel.
Round and round they go. It's all day long.
I like the fact that he's stopping the door, not with his foot or his arm or anything, but he's got the handle right up his butt crack.
Here's our good buddy Mongo. Mongo, you're on Fez.
Hey, I think somebody better call security. There's a homeless man sitting in Fezzy seat. See ya!
I am not homeless. I went on a homeless shopping spree, and I have a giant beard, but I am not homeless.
No homeless shopping spree. No anal beads. Do O&A get to do anything anymore?
Doesn't seem like it.
Unbelievable.
I think Fez texted the
I'm
suits.
sure he did. I'm fucking sure he did.
Did not.
And someone's smoking. Dear security, there's a Packers fan cheering for the Packers. If someone's cheering for the other team, I want them to take it out of here.
In his face. You just can't imagine that scenario. Hey, Fez, fuck you!
It never happened. Never
People
fucking
behind you screaming in your ear or something?
Yes, they're cheering in a fucking game.
It's cramped in sports stadiums. I mean, they're on top of you. Nothing you can do about it.
Here's, it's the Daily Leader.
Hey, Fez, when you go to Bucks games and there's drunks screaming at you, isn't it usually just the rest of your family?
Corky?
Corky will somehow take off during the game, and then we don't see him until the fourth quarter, and he comes back shirtless and with another team's face paint across his chest.
Now, I know that happened once in the 20 years that your dad's had these things. So that's the standard. That happens every time.
Corky likes to roam the stadium. He does not sit down wherever he goes.
Here is John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, way to break apart those stereotypes, Earl. One small step for Earl, one giant leap for Earl kind.
What did I say? I'm asked to sing. I like to sing when
You're a hell of a singer.
Thank you.
Why don't you sing Mr. Bojangles for me?
Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles. And I don't remember the.
That's it. You just.
I just remember the chorus.
Mr. That's not the chorus. That's fucking 2 words out of the chorus.
See, I'm not hip with my standards.
Look who's here, AJ Dynamite. What's happening, AJ?
Well, there's a lot of snow out there when I came here, Ron, and there's a lot of fans out there. They're holding AJ posters.
Is that right?
Yeah, AJ dolls. Even AJ, for crying out loud, you're not going to believe this, AJ lunchboxes.
Wow.
This is incredible. You know, I think I know what the problem is, Dave and Fez. What happens is that, and all those fans out there, they're screaming, and it's like ear piercing, and I haven't even come into the studio yet, into the Ron and Fez show. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But
your career's been taking off since you've been coming in here.
Thanks to you guys, you know, and like I said, my success is not mine. It's just the sum total of all the collective parts. You know,
that is true.
You have, I admire your ability to fake talent, Ron. Ron has that ability. And you and everybody here
does their own things.
Right, exactly. Well, I'm glad to see you guys.
What would you say that Fez brings to the show?
Say again?
What do you think that Fez brings to the show?
I think he brings his talent, his charisma, and his sense of humor, which I love.
Yeah.
Thank you, AJ Dynamite. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I wish you said I appreciate that more on the show. That could be your new thing. letting people know what you appreciate. Fez, you just got a note handed to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Here is Jesse. Jesse, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, according to Dave's philosophy, we should just cut off all of Earl's limbs and put his torso in front of a door.
Make him a little potato.
You know what I'm thinking, AJ Dynamite? I like to be a casting director. I feel like I got that eye. If we were doing Pulp Fiction, Fez would be the wolf. Fez would get the Harvey Keitel role.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I love that part.
I appreciate that. Earl, Marcellus Wallace, Dave the Gimp, and AJ would be the John Travolta role. Vincent Vega.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
The John Travolta?
Yeah.
I thought maybe Jules, but...
You know what I would like to do, Ron?
Yeah.
I would love, because I don't know if all the listeners out there know, Ron came out with this great book, which is a compilation of what he done in the show, and it's a bestseller. And let me tell you,
sold out first time.
And I want to interview. I'm going to ask everybody here to be my witness. I want to interview you, Ron, because you always Ron interviews literary people for their books and their movies, so you can interview yourself.
That would be interesting. We ought to do that.
If you, just for consideration, if you want it.
I would love to do that because I'd love to talk about Ron Bennington's Line of the Day, Volume 2. By the way, I did hear from Liddy Rules. He wrote back because he started that thing, and he says he just wanted to clear up some things. He hates Dave, but he will still listen to the show and just try to make it through the Dave parts. So, Liddy Rules, welcome back.
I suppose. I mean, getting through the Dave parts means, I don't know, getting through the brilliance. But
well, I just wrote back to him. I do the same thing. I try to get through the Dave parts of the Ron and Fez show. I understand completely.
No, I mean, that's an overstatement, isn't it? I mean... Boy. I'd like to interview you for a book.
Oh, you're trying to be like AJ now. When you look at the comeback thing of Quentin Tarantino, does anybody else ever do that, try to do the comeback gimmick? Because right now, they're talking about this being Mickey Rourke's comeback film. He's back. Is there anybody out there you'd like to see make a comeback?
Oh, I think it's... I mean, don't you think, like, for instance, Gary Sinise needs to make a comeback?
He's on a TV show.
It's not good, Ron. And
I haven't seen it.
And in terms of that show, that's the third least one. There's like 3 CSIs, and that one... And I've watched 2 episodes because I really like him. It's a terrible show. So he needs to have a comeback. He needs
AJ, anybody you'd like to see make a comeback?
Yes, me.
Yeah. After what you've been through with Saturday Night Live, being booted through off the show?
Yeah, but Saturday Night Live is dead as far as I'm concerned, and I want to say the Ron and Fez show is the standard for comedy now. We are number one. I want to say that, and that's all I want to say.
Earl, what about for you? Who's somebody you'd love to see make a comeback? I'm going to guess it's someone black.
As far as just a straight-up comeback, I would like to see... Really, he hasn't had a really solid hit movie. Denzel Washington has not had a really solid performance and hit movie in a while.
Last year, he was in fucking American Gangster, got nominated.
But it wasn't a great...
He's nominated for a fucking Oscar.
The movie was... I didn't think it was great.
You can't blame that on Denzel.
But he should have been... I thought that character should have been a lot more, I guess, fierce. He was very... Almost he was very Denzel. He was basically playing himself.
But there was the 2 different characters. One was the pimp guy, and then he played the more refined, I'm wearing a suit, keeping it together guy.
Yeah, and I mean he's still on top of the
He's
movie
on top.
industry.
He's a $20 million man.
Yeah, he does. Gary Sinise is gone from movies. He's on a shitty CBS show.
No, but I've seen but you watch like The Hurricane or Malcolm X.
He was nominated.
You're talking about a guy. In your opinion, it's a fucking it's off. He was it was a heavily regarded film last year. So, but we're talking about really a guy who was gone down and out. Charlie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, how about Michael Keaton? He used to be pretty big, and I don't know.
Michael Keaton was gigantic, so he got caught up in that Batman franchise, and then it seems like he couldn't pick a comedy after that.
No, it was like he lost it. I don't know why he left the Batman franchise.
He was embarrassed, he said.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
He goes, this is humiliating. Do you know how bad these movies are? They're terrible. Here's Patrick. Patrick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I think Ray Liotta could have a nice vehicle to make a little bit of a comeback.
Ray Liotta was also in a TV show last year. I actually was a fan of it. I can't even think of the name of it, but it only ran like 6 episodes before it canceled.
His last...
Now, other than Goodfellas, did he ever have a big role?
Well, I mean, the Unlawful Entry was a commercial success. It's not a good movie, but it's a commercial success. He also was Shoeless Joe in Field of Dreams, which was a decent role. And
was that before or after? That was before.
That was before Goodfellas, yes.
Yeah.
And so after Goodfellas, I loved Narc. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I thought he was amazing, and that movie is so underrated.
That's true. I saw that. It was a good movie.
He was amazing.
I know it was underrated.
How he didn't get nominated? No one talked about it. No one saw it. It's a great film.
Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Hey, Gary Sinise, in his personal life, I mean, the guy just was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the second highest honor bestowed upon a civilian. I mean, the work he's done with helping out soldiers, helping out the troops, going over there, taking care of people when they come back. Now, I understand that's not the movies, but...
Yeah, that's not the movies. I mean, that's like saying, oh, well, the guy's got 2 kids. So what?
Yeah,
Give us a movie.
He's nice. Michael J. Fox is
He's a really strong actor, too. He's a really intense actor. And he wasn't a hit, that stupid John Travolta fucking... we're all over 50 and we're riding motorcycles movie.
Oh, yeah.
Wild Hog.
Yeah, he was the bad guy. I caught it on cable.
I didn't even know.
It's an embarrassment. I was totally embarrassed. Jay, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
How about the man who did the best job in any musical biopic ever playing Jim Morrison, Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer also was on Earl's list of movie stars he'd sleep with. I'm trying to even think of the last big Val Kilmer thing.
The Saint, wasn't that maybe?
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
They claim he might run for governor of New Mexico.
Wow.
The last movie I think he starred was Wonderland, which was like an independent movie. Actually,
Yeah,
very
he's
good.
actually really good, though. He was great in that. I mean, he's so fucking weird, Val Kilmer. I mean, he's a strange man.
They say he's really hard to work with. I mean, that was the rumor on the street.
I'm out again.
Go down again?
There's rumors on the streets.
Blizzard.
Here's Brian. Brian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, men? And you too, Fez.
Ouch.
How about Dennis Farina?
I don't even remember the last thing that man was in.
Well, he was in Law and Order, but then he was he's always the little mobster in every single mob movie. He gets like a 5-minute stint.
Yeah, but we're talking about the last thing he's ever done big. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, whatever happened to John Leguizamo? He was pretty strong in that Empire movie. I mean, I had a few faults, but it was a pretty good film, right?
He's got a film out right now that's in an independent film, and it's actually some pretty good reviews for it, but I don't know how well it's going to be released.
It's called Where God Left His Shoes. It's at the IFC Center.
I hear it's pretty depressing,
Yeah,
but they say he's great in it.
It's a very, very downer of a movie.
I like to see him just return to House of Buggin'. Is that ever going to happen? The House of Buggin' reunion. Here is Don. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing today, buddies? Happy holidays.
Hey.
Ron, you ever see anything like Stallone doing something like Copland again?
No. Stallone does not want to do good movie roles. He wants to be a big 60-year-old action star. He still wants to do anything that's commercial.
Yeah, he did Rocky Balboa last Christmas, and then I guess this year, or next year, I mean, the next Rambo is supposed to come out.
He's doing another Rambo? He just did a Rambo.
Yeah, he just did one.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I may have that confused then.
With what?
Whether it's come out already or not.
Can I say something? Yes. I think, talking about comebacks, right, Ron?
Yes.
And I want to say to listeners that, Austin Powers, the movies, I think that they should make another sequel to it, and I got a great idea. Tell me what you think about it. AJ playing the character,
right.
The villain, like, how about Huge Dynamite?
Huge Dynamite.
Your gold member 2, AJ Dynamite, is Austin Powers in gold member 2.
I would watch that, and that's the comeback I want to see. Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, what about Eric Stoltz? When's he going to do something good? Make Mask 2. Come on.
Mr. Stoltz is a fine actor.
I haven't seen him lately, though. I heard he did some TV work.
He was on Chicago Hope for a while. And he's gone like, I think, kind of grayish now, so that loses
the
all
one
the magic.
doctor show that doesn't work on TV.
Why won't he do some kind of Wonderful too? That would be perfect for
He
him.
was in some good stuff, though. I mean, he was all in Pulp Fiction and Killing Zoe. Good.
Killing Zoe, no one ever talks about. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I watched it again not too long ago. Did not hold up.
Really?
Yeah, did not work for me. But when it, the junky times that it came out,
I love that
it
part.
felt like it was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Bob, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, guys? What about Joe Pesci?
That was a good one.
Joe Pesci, supposedly he said he's had some things start and stop, but he hasn't, retired. He's just had bad luck.
He was in that De Niro, De Niro directed Matt Damon spy movie, Good Shepherd, and he looked really old, but I still think he's the best.
Well, he was a guy who he started he got known when he was older.
I guess so, yeah. But he's a terrific actor. Why? I don't understand. What put him in something?
You think anybody would want him?
You said I'm funny?
Yeah.
Funny like how?
Oh, that's good.
You funny? What do you mean funny, David? Like funny like a clown? How am I funny? Tell me. How am I funny?
AJ Dynamite. He's known as the man of one voice. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how about Willem Dafoe?
I think he's still making good movies, right?
What's the last thing he's done?
He's doing independent films. I'd like to see him do something like Platoon.
Well, he was just in the stupid fucking Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, but, To Live and Die in L.A., remember that?
Yeah.
He was awesome in that.
Yeah, the guy's a great actor. I'm a gigantic fan. Let me go over here to Scott. Scott, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
How about Dennis Hopper? The last good movie he made, in my opinion, was probably Blue Velvet.
Well, he's on that TV show Crash.
Yeah.
Which shows up, I don't know how, what obscure fucking network that's on, do you know?
It's on Stars.
But you really can't say that, it's in a movie, so.
Can you imagine that you're fucking Dennis Hopper, you're doing a TV show that runs on Stars now? Whatever even happened to network TV? It's gone. No good fucking shows go on there anymore. Mad Men doesn't show up on there. Any show that has heat is far down the dial. It's not even like a Fox or a fucking HBO. It's just, we're getting further and further away. So the Weather Channel is going to have the next big drama.
They just do copycat stuff. They found, CSI works, so now there's 3 CSIs, and then just a boatload of shows that are like CSI, Without a Trace, 48 Hours, Cold Case. They just copy one thing that works on television and don't try anything new.
Unlike the old days when they had the Addams Family and the Monsters running at the same time. Here is Vorskin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, he kind of fell off the face of the earth after his...
Well, he never was a big actor. He's more of his success was stand-up in the sketch comedy. But I don't ever think he had any big movies.
No, I mean, was it Half Baked? It's like a cult movie, and he was in that with Jim
Right.
Brewer.
Here is Jameson, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, afternoon, boys.
Yeah.
I got an actor for you. How about Ed O'Neill? Who can argue with a quality movie like Dutch?
Let me head on over here to Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what about James Spader?
He's on TV with Boston Legal, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about Kevin Spacey? I think he's too busy not being gay.
Kevin Spacey, of course, is so ungay that he takes his mom to the Oscars. I'm taking my best gal, my mom. Spacey is caught up in theater. He's like the director of the Old Vic over in London. But he had as hot of a movie career as you could have in the 90s. And he's now kind of box office poison.
Yeah, and I didn't even enjoy him as Lex Luthor in the Superman Returns movie. That's probably the biggest thing he's done since his Oscar days.
I'm going to disagree and say he was by far the best thing in that fucking movie. Matter of fact, I rewatched the Iron Man movie last night. Mm-hmm. The best thing in it is Bridges. No one brings that up. Jeff Bridges is, you're like, I can't fucking believe how consistent. You can put him in a piece of shit, and he's always good.
Yeah, he's amazing. He was. I saw him in that Bob Dylan movie. Just because I'm a Bob Dylan fan, I watched it, and there's so many famous people in it. But Jeff Bridges could have been nominated for that movie.
He could be nominated all the time, and he's overlooked.
I mean, I don't know how he didn't get something for Lebowski, but that goes back to my theory that they don't want to give stuff to comedies, but...
That's what your theory is?
Lebowski is an iconic role.
We gave you how many fucking things? How many times people have won and been nominated for comedies?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you feel that some of these fucking films didn't get as far as you wanted.
Right.
But it happens. You can break through.
Ron, can I say?
Yeah, hold on. AJ, what
This is one of the reasons why I would be fabulous as a Hollywood mogul. Remember, you was asking me where I see myself 5 years from now as a Hollywood mogul. Just check out this idea. Comeback. I would like. This is the comeback that I would love to see if I was to greenlight a project. This is just one idea. Having Jennifer Lopez as come back as Barbarella, and reprise the role that Jane Fonda did. Fez and
what
David.
are we waiting for?
Yeah, and you remember the opening sequence where she does when her spacesuit is peeling off her. So just to see J-Lo do that would just be worth the price of the ticket. What do you think, fellas? Anybody can call me.
Movie with one
Call
scene.
Ron and Fez right now. Please tell us what you think.
Where are you going to be appearing this week? You have any gigs lined up at all, AJ?
J-Lo has a hot ass. She wouldn't. That's a visual, just a backdrop of space and seeing J-Lo's.
Inner city guys love the UJS. They just can't get enough of it. That's your thing, huh, Jay?
Well, that's everybody's thing, right, Dave?
Absolutely.
AJ, you made another great point.
I like a big, fat, wet ass.
What part do you think I could play in that movie? I'm the
You would be
mogul.
Duran. You could put yourself in as Duran.
Right.
That's cool.
I would be the angel with the wings. Right.
Carrie, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I think Dustin Hoffman needs to make something. That guy can do anything. He's great
Well,
in every role.
I agree with you. Dustin Hoffman, nobody better, ever. And he is nominated now for a Golden Globe for a romantic comedy that it hasn't appeared yet. But I thought that was interesting because I don't think he's really done a lot of romantic comedies, has he?
I don't think he's done any. I mean, it's always been like straight up dramatic roles or just straight up, like buddy comedies, like with Ishtar and stuff like that.
I guess Tootsie was kind of a romantic comedy.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
guess
Dustin
that could be a
Hoffman as
romantic
a drag
comedy.
queen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess that could be thrown in there because he did get the girl at the end and all that. But, it was a little more of a farce, kind of, almost even slapsticky, more than this kind of, which looks like it looks like it was made for older John Cusack.
Yeah, I mean, the character he was playing was kind of a extension of himself as being the difficult actor, too.
Here is Chris. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, we haven't seen Vincent Chase since Aquaman. What's he been doing lately?
Well, not a lot of people saw this, but Medellin came out. Was a terrible fucking bust. Then he was supposed to be in this film with Ed Norton called Smoke Jumpers, and that got canceled after 3 days. But from what I understand, he's going to be starring in the new Martin Scorsese project. So, Vinny Chase down, but I'm not saying out. I really do think the kid's got one more in him. Here is Joe. Joe, you're on Fez.
Hey, boys. Fez, you sound fantastic. Dustin Hoffman was great in Confidence, by the way. I was going to bring up Wesley Snipes, but I also wanted to touch on something else as far as I think Leonardo is definitely the premier actor of our generation, above Brad Pitt even. Look at his IMDb. It's insane.
Who are we talking about, Leonardo?
DiCaprio.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to fight that. I mean, here's a guy that's, 25, 26 years old, and you could give him at least half a dozen of iconic roles already. And it looks like he's trying to make the very best choices he could possibly make. He looks like he's definitely going to be the next, Sean Penn or whatever. It looks like he's taking it serious. And he still manages to get unbelievable pussy when he's not. Like, I don't know why you can't get great pussy. Some guys, it fucks him up, but he's able to, do both.
He's always able to maintain. And he could have easily he could have went Nick Cage. You know what I mean? He could have easily taken.
He could have done whatever he wanted to do.
He could have taken action movie after action movie or, do, romantic comedies.
Dude, every little girl in the 90s had their fucking picture on the wall. And then he turns around, he does stuff like Blood Diamond and, working with Scorsese. The guy's really fucking trying.
He's working with the right people.
Absolutely, he's working with the right people. He's got this new Sam Mendes movie coming out that, again, doesn't look like it's set up to make him look like he's going to be the romantic hero in this, Yeah. Looks like he's playing somewhat of the bad guy. That's it for us. It's the weekend. AJ Dynamite.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure
check
being
him
here
out.
again
He'll
with
be
you
on,
guys.
is it HBO this weekend? Has HBO made the deal with you yet?
My agent, he told me to, just keep an embargo on it.
All right,
but
so-
you could talk to Matt Drudge. He'll
All
probably,
Yeah, just keep checking the Drudge Report.
Thank you. It was
for
good
AJ
being here.
Dynamite, yeah.
Ron and Fez show is the premier comedy show
Thank
on
you
Sirius
so-
Satellite, and we're the #1 money maker now for Sirius. So if Howard leaves, don't worry. Not to worry. We got it.
To have you saying such
We got
great
this.
things
We
about
got
us,
this, right,
AJ?
David? We
That's
got
right.
this.
That's right, AJ.
Everybody
Absolutely.
listens to us. Thank God.
Well, who knows?
They've
Maybe
got
we
good
both from
taste.
the
Y'all
Sam
people
and
got
Dave
good
show.
taste, your listeners.
That's tomorrow night. Special delivery tomorrow night, 9 to midnight, XM 202, Sirius 197. Big live show. Call in.
Very stunty. A lot of crazy stunts going on.
0 stunts. Not a one. But good show topics.
Why don't you do this? As the show comes on, you come running into the place with a flare sticking out of your ass, yelling, "Oh my God, I'm going to the moon."
Maybe next time.
Let's see if Sam can
That would be
follow
great
that.
to see, yeah.
No. Tomorrow, straight show.
Earl, you got a thing you need to plug?
We got Rumbington News this weekend, 9 p.m. With we got author Brian McDonald. We have
Make it sound duller.
we got musician Daniel Johnston, Alan Ball, the director, and Brian Green, the noted physicist.
It's a lot of stuff. Fez, anything you need to plug?
I think that covers everything.
Christmas show?
Christmas show will be Christmas Day, starting at noon. We'll count down the top 25 original Christmas songs that we received here at the Ron and Fez show. That all starts at noon, right here on the Virus.
And that's the end of my show. Donk.